Where do we leave off? Where am I at? Oh yeah, we can't continue this yet. Oh, we're here. Okay. We're at... What is that? Hitomi. Hitomi's help. Iyako Sakazaki. We're at Iyako Sakazaki Part 2. Start the scene with Hitomi's help. Yeah. Yeah, we're there. Okay. So we got a good portion of the game left. And Yako was Teito. That I remember. That I remember. That is true. Good morning, Yako. Huh? Yako, rise and shine. Huh? You're up. It's morning? Are you okay? Can you remember your name? Wait, have we done this? We've done this, no? Duh, yeah, we have. Wait, what the... Yeah, okay, I was about to say. Yeah. Alright, now we're here. Should I... I'm gonna lower it a little bit. That should be okay. Jonouchi's death. Who's Jonouchi again? That's all I know about that asshole's death. Oh, I forget. I forget who Jonouchi was. It's hard to explain. Where to start? Oh, okay. Oh, I guess Jonouchi's misdeeds. What did you mean by Mr. Jonouchi's acting like scum? Was he doing something bad? Was that the teacher she was meeting up with? You know Michio Shiraishi, right? The girl who killed herself? Allegedly. Michio? I don't know everything, but that creep of a teacher had some dirt on her. And he was using it to blackmail her, call her up after school and make her do whatever he wanted. What? Yikes. What do you mean when you say whatever he wanted? I'll leave it to your imagination. Nothing that a couple model students like you would ever get involved in. No way. That's... How? What do you mean by dirt? I don't know anything about this. How could I have not known about this? Yako, I know how you feel, but try to calm down. You got guts acting like you were her friend. Acting? Jonouchi really did a number on both Michio's body and soul. She probably felt she couldn't tell anyone, like she had to suffer alone. No, how terrible. He told me, how do you know about this? I just happened to walk in on it. I know the spots around school people go to when they want to stay out of sight. He ran off in a panic when I yelled at him, asking what he was doing. Walked in on it. I couldn't just leave her alone, looking like she was about to cry, so I stuck around for a bit. She told me everything that happened in whispers. She probably figured I wasn't the type to spread that stuff around. But she never asked for my help. She told me that she was fine and to keep it a secret. Yikes. Michio, why? She probably thought she just had to grit her teeth till it was through. She was naive. I tried to tell her that if you give guys like that an inch, they'll take a mile. True. She kept saying about how it was her punishment. She was soft. Punishment for what? For what? What'd she do? That makes her think that she deserves that. Of course, Jonouchi didn't change. He kept on doing what he was doing. I don't understand either of them, but that's as much as I was involved. And then she killed herself. Nothing I can do about it now. He told me, if you knew about it, then why didn't you... You trying to say it's my fault? I did not say that, like, at all, actually. She told me to not say anything. She told me she was fine. So what the hell more responsibility do I have other than what I already did? Yako, there's no point blaming Hitomi. I agree. Michio, why? Did you hear what this dirt was? Nope, never heard what it was. But from the sound of it, he'd been blackmailing her since about a year ago. About what, bro? Did she kill someone? I don't know. For that long? The dick probably caught her doing something she shouldn't have been. She looked well behaved, but there's more to a person than meets the eye, you know? Everyone has skeletons in their closets. Everyone. There must be some reason. Dunno, got nothing to do with me. So last night, how did it start? Right. Remember that nosy cop I mentioned who was always on my case? He died at the former Yasuda Gardens a couple days ago. Yoshimi was his name. He was part of the juvenile division. I do remember that. He didn't look like a cop at all. Real rough guy, but good at looking out for folks. So he was the only one I could talk to. So there was someone like that with the police. Too bad he ended up dying. Oh, another thing. One time he suddenly introduced his fiancée to me. It was hilarious seeing a big guy like that act like a shy little kid all of a sudden. She told me that she was like me when she was my age and that she was on my side. It must have been a terrible loss for her too. Yeah, I do feel a little bad for her when I think about how sad she must be. And I saw him at the gardens the night he died. Oh no. Wait, what? Whenever I would get worked up over something, Yoshimi always took me straight to that park. Then he listened to whatever it was I was pissed off about. That day he called me over there like usual, but something seemed off about him, like he was worried about something. Worried about something? Yeah, he asked me for a favor too. That was pretty unusual. A favor? What kind of favor? He handed me a weird talisman and asked me to hold on to it for him. Okay. A talisman? Yeah, just a normal good luck charm. I figured if that's it, then sure, I'll take it. I have it with me now. But that wasn't all. Then he told me that he wanted me to look for a talisman Michio Shiraishi had that looked like this one. What is going on? Michio? What does she have to do with this? Yoshimi had been meeting up and talking with her. While they were together, he noticed that she had like a special talisman or something, but apparently Michio always avoided the subject. A talisman that Michio had. He knew that I knew her, so that's why he asked me, he said. Could there have been something that Michio couldn't tell even the police about? I know things at home were a little complicated. From what I heard, Michio was keeping her mouth shut about what Jonochi was doing to her. Hard to talk with the cops when someone's got dirt on you. True. And I didn't squeal on anything about Michio either. Michio, what is it that had such a strong grip on you? So basically, Yoshimi didn't just have his eye on Michio, but her talisman too. But after she died, he didn't know where it ended up. So since I knew her from school, he wanted me to look into it for him. Is there something special about the two talismans? I wonder why he gave it to you. Hell if I know. When I looked inside it, there's just a weird, kind of grimy scrap of wood. So you've seen inside it. But from the way he was acting, it seemed important to him somehow. But to be honest, what he was asking is such a pain in the ass, I feared he had to be serious about it. Oh, and since he died right after that. Yeah, he even said to me, if anything happens to me, take those two talismans. Wait, what? Okay, so he knew he was going to die. So, does this also apply to Michio? Does she not have the talisman on her? Give them to a guy named Nakagoshi at the police department. Who's this again? Knowing what I know now, he probably felt that something was going to happen to him. Nakagoshi? Do you know him, Mio? No, I've just heard the name, I think. So there really is a Nakagoshi, and that's a relief at least. Anyway, didn't feel right just ignoring a dead guy's last request. Hitomi. Yeah? That talisman. Would you mind if I had a look at it? Sorry, but I don't trust you all that much yet. Yeah, that's fair. I can't say I blame her. It's important to me. Oh, okay. So last night you were looking for the talisman Michio had? Yeah. And I figured that piece of garbage teacher would know the most about Michio. I asked him yesterday afternoon if he knew anything about her talisman. He gave me some cryptic response like, I can't talk about it now, come to school tonight. He even gave me the code to the lock on the back entrance. He seemed pretty willing to give it out, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's used it for secret meetings before. Yuck, I can only imagine. We climbed over the front gate to get in. So yeah, we met up in the classroom in the middle of the night. But nothing he said made any sense. I thought I was really Michio and stuff like that. Is he hallucinating? Is he cursed? Wait, didn't he die? Oh, God, I need to be reminded of all this shit. He went on and on about how it was my fault and that if only I hadn't been around or something. He grabbed a hold of me, breathing heavily. Were you okay? Yeah, that's right when you two showed up. I was able to get away while Jonouchi was freaking out. Oh my gosh, good thing you got away. So it's really all thanks to you two that I got away. But I didn't get any info about the talisman, so the whole thing was sort of a bust. Afterward, I was wondering what you two were up to, so I hid nearby. Then I saw you and old man Ashimiya talking. Who's this again? And then Mio showed up. Oh, you did? We suspect Yako because Gonouchi died of right. That is how he died. True. Well, it does look a bit sus. We might... Yeah, the whole Taito theory is definitely, like, becoming more and more true. It feels like. I see. So you were the only, you were only here to look for Michio's talisman. I was dumb to fall for that creep Jonouchi's trap so easy. It could have gone a lot worse, but I lucked out. What you described does sound like Michio killed Mr. Jonouchi. She did have a reason to hate him after all. No way, you mean that really was her ghost? Like, for real? Those who die bearing strong resentment or regret can occasionally become spirits. Either bound to a place or roaming freely. We saw the Pokemon tags? Oh shit. You know what? Oopsies. Forgot. There we go. Thank you. However, it'd usually be impossible for them to kill the living. Most don't have that kind of power. But it's possible they could possess someone close to them to act on those lingering regrets. Wonder if that's what happened. Alright, then supposing what the spirit board said is true and Michio's death was an accident, then she must have had some regrets. Sorry. She really hadn't given up on living, that is. I don't think she was the kind of girl who would just give up no matter what the situation. I don't really know, but she didn't seem like she had something tormenting her so much that she'd kill herself. And that's all I know. Happy? I still gotta look for the talisman. Sure. Thank you, Hitomi. Oh, if you two find out anything about Michio's talisman, we'll be sure to let you know. Thanks. Oh, can we get your contact info? Where can we normally find you? Right, I'm not home most of the time. Usually I'm at a friend's place. Here's the phone number. Thanks, we'll call her if we need to talk with you. And, what is it? You're easier to talk to than I imagined. I was kinda scared at first, but not anymore. Shut up, you were the one avoiding me. Anyway, catch you later, and don't die out there, okay? No promises. Thanks, we'll be careful. Maybe be careful. Alright then. We got a lot of new information. Sounds like Mr. Jonouchi was killed by a curse, just as we thought. Which means there was a curse bearer at the school. Multiple, in fact. Yeah, the double reeds dude was there too. Not the double reeds. What was it called? Something sighted reed. Which means there was a curse bearer at the school. Multiple, in fact. Multiple? You think so? Yes, the curse Echo was experienced in the school and the one that killed Mr. Jonouchi seemed to be different. The people in the school at the time other than us were Mr. Jinochi, Hitomi, and Old Man Ashimi. Oh, right, that's his name. Who you ran into. I was thinking it would be among them, but there was one more person. Hitomi saw a girl in a school uniform with braids. From what Hitomi was saying, it doesn't seem like she's one. Mr. Jinochi's pretty suspicious, though. If he were a cursed bear, it would certainly explain why he was killed. Right, that's why I say there are multiple. Alright, the person who killed Mr. Jinochi would have to be one too. Which means it must be either the mysterious girl or Old Man Ashimiya. I mean, it could also be. He could be one-sided read, dude. That was like a whole thing, right? Where it's like, the mom. Or ex-mom. sorry. Anyway, the mom, it was like, yeah, he kind of reminded me of that one dude that got arrested from way back. And they were talking about like the whole prison reform thing and how that they're slowly integrated back into society with like a new identity or whatever. That could be him. I don't know. Could be a red herring, but could also be true. We'll see. We should certainly be careful of them. That said, the mysterious girl and the fact that Mr. Jinochi thought it was Michio that was attacking him has me wondering. Of course, I doubt Michio herself was actually there, but... Oh, I just remembered. I also saw Mr. Araishi outside the main gate last night. You did? Alright, that did happen. Yeah, he was there. It's likely he's involved with the curses given that he's the one doing research on the rite of resurrection. So I have to be careful of Old Man Ashimiya and Mr. Araishi. I want to believe that not all cursed bears will be hostile, but... As for what to do now, I'd like to find who is responsible for the Feast of Shadows that set this off and how they did it. I don't think we'll be able to end this without stopping at its source. That makes sense. In which case, next we should do what exactly? We need to talk with Mr. Araishi. He definitely knows something. He should be safer during the day, so I think we should try to look for him. Got it. I'll help in any way I can. Okie dog. But the school is closed. I wonder where he could be. Let's try heading someplace someone may know where he is. Araishi already lost his cursed stone by then. Oh wait, didn't the detectives take it? Where to go then? At the end, you'll be told to pick a location to investigate. Pick Komagata High School to end the scene for now. Oh, well, that's what it says to do, so that's what I'm going to do. I assume we're going to go back to the other locations eventually, but... And so... Mio Kurosuzu and Yako Sakazaki decided on their next location to investigate. What's available? Tetsuo Tsusumi Part 4. Oh, we can go back here? Oh, does it connect? Because Mio and Yako are there? Oh, look at that! Here we are, Komagata High. Classes are suspended for the day, so the students are just kind of wandering around aimlessly. Look at that! Return to the scene, fancy sushi, and resume from Komagata High School. Okay, yeah. Nice, alright. That's... Boss, what is it? You want to talk to those girls? I do. Why does he say that was the exclamation point? Yeah, I do. This is divine intervention. We were brought here for a reason. Come on, Ariel. What? Why is he so excited? Did I miss something? Dude, I need to edit this, because I don't feel like I'm remembering so much. Or I'm not remembering that much. Hey, aren't you... You must be that high schooler skirting the child labor laws who I've heard so much about. Oh, right, because it's Mio. Right, Mio works for them. I forgot. Say that again? Sorry about that. Well, she doesn't work with them, but, like, she works for, like, the paranormal department. He's with me. Mr. Satsume, if that's how you feel, maybe you should look into improving my working conditions. I prefer not to work for free, to be honest. Don't you worry about that. If you help us out, you can have whatever you want. Boss's treat. Wait. Really? Thank you so much. I've always wanted to go to a fancy sushi place. Oh yeah, like one of those places in Ginza? I've never been. Let's go. We got ourselves a deal, right, boss? The girls are at a service. Hold on now, what just happened? I never said I'd... Sushi! Looking forward to it, boss. Wait, since when were you included? You guys are funny. You should do stand-up. Okay. Anyway. You want to talk to me? You'd probably be better off asking Mio. Okay. So how much have you been able to figure out? Well, I know what happened around midnight last night. Someone invoked the Feast of Shadows, which boosts the power of curses, then brought forth the 7 mysteries of Honjo. That allows even those who do not have the power to cast curses to gather soul dregs for the rite of resurrection. At least, that's my hypothesis. Yeah, I think you're just right. I think there's no flaws with this. I think you're just correct. Sounds about right so far. As I'm sure you know, there are actually 9 mysteries, not 7. When the Feast of Shadows was cast, the cursed stones appeared before those who wanted the right at the locales of the 7 mysteries. We managed to gather 3 cursed stones so far, including the one I got first, the Evergreen Beach. You got 3 already? Wow! We have the cursed stone of the Fool's Procession. Well, Yako, the girl standing behind me, does. Oh wait, that's Mio. That was Mio that said it. Oopsies. I am so thankful that the game repeats information. Thank you, game. It's for people like me. They predicted the release of Legend ZA this far in advance. Crazy, huh? She does. Is she alright? We could take it off your hands. Well, the Feast of Shadows has no effect during the day, and there's still something I want to find out. Alright, I'll leave the Fool's Procession with you two then. I want to say that Cursed Stone is safe. Like in safe hands, but given the whole Tato thing, that might not be the case. So I still want to say like we still have 3 under lock and key, but this one is a bit like in the gray zone. We don't know. I mean, during the day it seems fine. During the night is when it's, you know, it gets questionable. Speak to Mio and Yako, look to the left and examine the crime scene on the left until no new dialogue appears. What's the rope all about? It indicates where Jinochi's body was found. I assume this is for a file. Right? They moved his body, but this way we still have an idea of how it was found. Yikes, that's a little gross. You can even see how his arms and legs are all... Ugh. Cool, Eterio, you're scaring her. This kind of stuff is a little much for a kid. Hey, I'm pretty sure she only asked because you were staring at it so intently. I'm still staring at it. Alright, that's enough. Mio, what do you think? I knew it the second I looked at the scene. You're right. Traces of a curse still linger here. I figured as much. Does that mean Jinochi was killed by one of the curses of the 7 mysteries? Yes, a strong curse like that always leaves behind a trace. Wow, Mio, you're so calm. Are you used to this kind of thing? I wouldn't say I'm used to it. It just comes with experience, I guess. No, I've heard some stories about you. Didn't you investigate a gruesome scene where someone had been killed by a paranormal attack without even breaking a sweat? Stop it, Mr. Tsutsumi. She's going to get the wrong idea. Mio's a badass? Wait? Isn't there like a new like comic or a new manga or a new like book for Paranormal Site coming out? It has Mio on the cover, so maybe it's like a prequel type of thing. I didn't know that this franchise was like still like going. Is it really like a franchise though? I think it's just the one title and then like supplement stuff, right? I don't know. Let me look it up actually. Paranormal Site. It should pop up like almost immediately. No, it's not popping up. It's just fan art and people saying play Paranormal Site. That's it. But there was this one thing. Oh my god, what was it? Did I favorite it? Did I bookmark it? I think I did. Let me see. Scroll, 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 scroll. If it doesn't pop up soon, then that means I didn't bookmark it. Yeah, I don't think I did. Well, that's a shame. What the fuck was it? Yeah, that sucks. Alright, well. Oh, it's amazing. Mio, you're a professional. You think? Totally, you're cool even in the face of death. That's awesome. Especially that one time you actually did die. Ooh, one-sided read. Ooh. When you put it like that, I'm not sure how awesome it is. One-sided read, right? Does it say here? The one-sided read, yeah, it does. Okay, cool. So a curse was used here, which means the curse bear must have been on the scene too. Okay, and that's that. Thank you. Please keep collecting the other cursed stones. I'll be looking for a way to stop the Feast of Shadows. Okay, got it. That should make things go more smoothly. What about the other cursed bears? Have you run into any of them? Well, last night at school... You were here last night? Yes. You see... Huh. You two are using a spirit board? That's so cool! So that's when you ran into the Cursed Echo. I'm glad you survived the encounter. Somehow we managed to get away without accidentally setting it off. The Cursed Echo we saw took the shape of a woman missing an arm and a leg. Yes, that did happen. Yes, one-sided read was there. Yes. I mean, we knew that because of the bad endings, but I didn't know, I forgot that, like, the actual Cursed Echo of the one-sided read was there. Yes, okay. What? A woman missing an arm and a leg? That's... The one-sided read. This is bad. What's so bad about that one? You idiot, think! He looks like that one Homelander meme. Think, Mark! Think! The cursed echo, the cursed bear of the one-sided read is... what was his name? Nejima, right? Yeah. Fumichika Nejima, he admitted it himself, that's his curse. Oh, that's right, wait, but if that's the case... I thought that's Omni-Man. Oh my god, what did I say? I meant Omni-Man. I had the image of Omni-Man in my head. What did I say? Holy shit. Nejima might have been here last night. What? I mean, it's possible he was lying to us, but... I said Homelander? Oh my god, bro, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Oh my god, I said Homelander? You know what it is? It's always the Homelander versus Omni-Man posts. That's what it is. I blame that. And not my own lack of knowledge. I mean, it's possible he was lying to us, but... What? Who's Nejima? Oh, brother. No clue. The one, the guy that kills you in that one timeline. Homelander is maimed enough and he's more fresh. True. I mean, I've watched neither show. I haven't watched Invincible or The Boys, so... They tend to mesh together for me. About Fumichika Nejima. So Nejima is trying to take advantage of the Feast of Shadows for his own nefarious purposes. Huh? He said he's going to massacre the city at sundown today? Oh, that is today, isn't it? Huh. And he's trying to get to your daughter, too? That's why we've been trying to find him, but to no avail. Honestly, this information has been the most useful we've gotten so far. So just to be sure, could you tell me who else was at the school last night? Well, as far as we know, there was us, Mr. Janochi, and one of our classmates, Hitomi. Don't forget old man Ashimiya. Wait, Hitomi? Do you mean Hitomi Okuda? Second-year student? Well, yes. Why? Boss. So she was here last night. I saw Hitomi earlier, though, and she didn't seem like a curse bearer to me. You did? Did you talk to her? Yes? Would you mind if we asked you a few questions about that? Hitomi said she didn't want to talk to the police because she was afraid she'd become a suspect. So I can't tell you anything unless you swear you won't drag her into this. Ah, I see. Don't worry, this is about a different matter. A different matter? You mean about the police officer, Mr. Yoshimi? You know about that? Did Hitomi say anything about, or say something about him? Yes, she did, actually. Oh, I want to know more about that. Hitomi did say that Mr. Yoshimi entrusted her with something. He did? What was it? Yoshimi gave her a talisman? Yes, apparently he also asked her to look for another one just like it, one that Michio had. What kind of talismans could they be, boss? Doesn't ring a bell. But if Yoshimi was talking about him with his dying breath, they must have been pretty important. I don't know how those connect to like the overarching case, but we'll see. Did they find a talisman on Michio where her body was found? I'll check, but if they did, Yoshimi would have had plenty of time to retrieve it before he died. Right. Would you consider giving us Hitomi's contact information? I'd like to talk to her about this talisman. I doubt they're gonna do that. I'm not sure. She never opened up to anyone except Mr. Yoshimi. I'm no good, huh? I was friends with Yoshimi, though. You don't seem like too bad of a guy. Not all that scary for a cop. But I doubt that'll be enough for her. She really doesn't want to end up becoming a suspect. That's fair. To be honest, she wasn't even a bit wary of us. Well then. You think she talked to Yoshimi's fiancé? Haven't they met before? Oh, they have. She told us about that, true? Yes, she might be willing to talk to her. Alright, then we better find her fast. You haven't been able to reach her? That's a little worrying. I hope she's not dead. That'd be bad. Mayu Chozawa. We'll let you know as soon as we manage to contact her. Oh, right, that's her name. Okay, I'd be willing to give Hitomi's contact information to her. Alright, one more thing. Hitomi told me that Mr. Yoshimi gave her instructions in the event that something happened to him. He told her to give the talisman to Mr. Nakagoshi from the police headquarters. What? So it was a Nakagoshi case. Who the fuck is Nakagoshi? How would Yoshimi tell her that? Could you check on that? I will, but... well, I don't know if they'll pick up when I call. Is he with Paranormal Affairs Bureau? Well, yes, Nakagoshi oh, he's the chief! Oh, okay. But he's almost never in, so I don't really know the guy. We have profiles for a reason? I forgot we have profiles. To be honest, I'm not even sure if he exists or if he's just a figurehead. I've never spoken to him myself. All of Paranormal Affairs cases are referred to as Nakagoshi cases. Jeez, what's up with that? I don't know. Oh, I assume it's profiles, right? Hey, we don't have a Nakagoshi file. We don't have a Nakagoshi file. I'm not to blame for this one. That amulet Hitomi was looking for may be the missing puzzle piece to this mystery. That's it? Okay. If we're talking about people who were at school last night, there was one more person, though I'm not too clear on the details. There was someone else? Apparently Hitomi actually saw Mr. Jonouchi getting cursed and killed last night. What? Talk about some vital information. What she said happened was... Michio was the one who killed Mr. Jonouchi? Are you sure it was really Michio that she saw? Well, that's what she told me. I wasn't there. That must mean there was another cursed bearer here last night. Jonouchi was killed by a curse, so someone had to have been here, or been there, whether it was Michio or not. Damn, boss, you really think it could have been Michio's ghost? I mean, based on what we've heard, she does have plenty of reasons to be vengeful. Calm down. Just because a paranormal exists doesn't mean just anything is possible. It's still possible that Nejima was behind Jonouchi's death. But what about Hitomi's story? About this janitor, Hashimiya, was it? How old is he? Do you know how long he's worked here? Why are you so interested in him all of a sudden? Just answer the question, please. I only just transferred to this school, though, so I have no idea. He's around 50 years old. He came to our school about half a year ago. No one knows what he did before, so there are all kinds of rumors about him. I see. Thanks, I think I'm starting to get a better picture of all this. Huh? Listen up. It's not uncommon for former prisoners to find work under an alias after their release. Oh, so we're actually going with this. Okay. The notoriety attached to their former name can get in the way of proper rehabilitation, you see. What are you... No way. Ariel, have the officers apprehend the janitor. Okay. I guess we're doing that. He worked the night shift, so he might still be in the overnight room. Yes, right away. Boss, bad news. Apparently the room's been empty all morning. Oh, that's sus. Sounds like they've been looking to question Ashimiya too, but couldn't find him anywhere. No. That all but confirms it. Just one more thing to check. Are there any photos of this Ashimiya? The old man seriously hated getting his picture taken. He'd always avoid it. Ariel, call an urgent search for Makoto Ashimiya. We can't let him get away. Yes, sir. I'll contact HQ right away. Holy shit. The plot thickens. Oh my, didn't expect this at all. Yeah, how could that old man have been some horrible criminal mastermind? I can't believe it. I mean, that's the theory, but I don't know. He could just be like a random guy that's like... just got caught in the crossfire? I don't know. Maybe he clocked out early. And a curse bear on top of that. To think he was so close to us this whole time. Ugh, it gives me the chills. A guy like that really... I mean, chances are he is the guy. But I don't... I'll question everything until it's confirmed, you know? A guy like that really shouldn't have been allowed to work at a high school. Let's hope it isn't already too late. Oh, I may have shown Ashimiya my cursed stone last night. What? I don't like this one bit. We should keep you in police custody, you know, witness protection and all that. Nejima did say he wasn't specifically targeting cursed bears, but... Oh wait, I need to read the names. Oh my god. I'm glad nothing happened to you. Oh my god. Anyway. Wait, but then, could it have been an old man Ashimiya who attacked you in the hallway? I almost told him that you were still in the building, too. Okay, maybe it isn't, man. That is true. As soon as we told him that you did die. That is, that's true. That's true. You did almost die. Yeah, maybe it isn't. Maybe I shouldn't, like, question everything. I think it is him. Yikes, good thing I didn't say anything. Oh, you did. One other time. You might have gone very lucky there, kid. Dude, that's freaky. Ooh. This is too much. I hope they find him soon. Come on, long arm of the law, help us. Well, that's that. Keep talking to Mio until you've gone through all options and speak to Yako. Okay. To put a stop to the Feast of Shadows, I would help if I knew more about the curses of these 7 mysteries first came... how the curses of these 7 mysteries first came about. In that case, you're probably best off talking to the crabby researcher guy. You mean Mr. Raishi? I would very much like to talk to him. Alright, he's a teacher here too, isn't he? You would know him already. He might be more inclined to talk if it's one of his students doing the asking. Do you know where he is? I do. We tried to talk to him, but he refused to cooperate. We two should give it a try. He's at his usual cafe working on his papers. The cafe? Oh, Kurokio Cafe in Kamizawa? Thanks, we'll head over there now. School rules say we're not allowed to go to cafes, though. Why? Why is that a school rule? Don't worry about it. I'll allow it. Thank you. Oh my god, he's so nice. Huh? That's all it takes. I like Ariel. I hope he doesn't die. There must be a mastermind behind everything. Someone who orchestrated all this for a reason. I want to find out why. Is that it? Alright, Yako, your turn. Oh, what was that thing you mentioned about Michio earlier? Something about a grudge? Did you know anything about her? What's your relation? I'm her friend. I was actually planning to resurrect her at first. I see. We gained quite a lot of information from you two. It's only fair we share as well. Tell her, Ariel. Alright. Keep in mind that this is just a theory, though. Okay. After re-examining the crime scene, Yoshimi concluded that Michio's death wasn't a suicide but a vehicular collision. Wait, what? An accident? Being hit by a speeding truck or van would have resulted in similar injuries. The investigation was ordered by Yoshimi, or Yoshimi, so it seems, I wonder if that's how you pronounce it. Yoshimi-san. Yoshimi-san. It's probably Yoshimi. Yoshimi instead, not Yoshimi. Yoshimi said it seems, oh my god, let me restart. The investigation was ordered by Yoshimi, so it seems he had his doubts about it being a suicide. A van? Speeding? Wait, what? What's going on? Yako, what's wrong? Are you okay? What? A van. There's a young man in the driver's seat. Wait, what? With who? Yako! Wait, what? Huh? Yes? What? In the passenger seat, a woman? Okay, yeah, she got taitoed, bro. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, right? Like, yeah? We can just, like, confirm it, like, right here? How the fuck else could she see that? If it wasn't, like, visions from the spirit inhabiting her. I would like to think that getting, like, this information triggered the spirit inhabiting Yako. And that was Michio, like, remembering all that. That was Michio's vision. Like, she is taitoed, no? Like, this is just confirmation now? Wait, was I... Are you back now? How do you feel? You're covered in sweats. Yeah, I'm okay, I think. Sorry, I went a little crazy there. It's no problem, as long as you're okay. That was quite the surprise, though. Ooh, okay. Yoshimi talked to you about Michio, didn't he? Well, he didn't give me any specifics, if you're wondering about that. So I don't know what was truly on Michio's mind either. Right. Do you have any idea why Jonouchi was so scared of Michio? Well, about that, I'm not sure exactly how to put this, but... I see. Well, I have expected it was something like that. Thank you for telling me. Sorry, it's hard to explain. I wonder what he got his hands on to be able to blackmail her like that. I wonder too. It's probably like the typical, like, Japanese teacher. Cause, like, okay, spoilers for Dawn the Dawn, if any, like, if anyone cares, or like, there's any VOD watchers. Anyway, there is this one scene where this one interaction where, like, a teacher uses his power to like this scenario, to blackmail a female student by taking, well, he didn't take the photos himself, but he permanently kept the photos that she uploaded on the internet. And they were very, very illicit photos. And that he was using that as blackmail. Is it like similar photos? Is that like the way we're going about it? Or is it something deeper than that? Because, like, every time I see, like, male teacher, female student, blackmail plot line, I assume it's something like that, no? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Michio, what happened? Oh, is that it? Keep talking to Mio until you've gone through all options and speak to Yako. Once you're done speaking to her, examine the crime scene again. Hey boss, Franks is... Oh! Spoilers for Dawn to Dawn over. True. I should probably say that. Francis is calling. I'll go see what they have to say. Sure, thanks. Boss, they found this on the ground a short distance away from the scene. What is that? A ribbon? Yeah, the kind you use to tie up your hair. I've seen that ribbon before. It's Michio, isn't it? You have? Go on then. That's the ribbon Michio always used to wear. Yeah. That checks out. What? Doesn't that mean Michio was here? Are you sure? Definitely. I have the same one at home. Oh, you do, don't you? Oh, of course you do. Of course she does. Of course she does. I mean, they're best friends, so, like, of course they would, like, buy shit together, but... if they muted, then they wouldn't hear you. Oh, true. True. You know what? You're right. I'm not fully to blame. Huh. Hold on, my eyes itchy as fuck, bro. I'll tell you what. Then did she come back to life somehow? But how? Oh, well, she came back to life in a different way. Ooh, how freaky. If I was Michio and I came back to life, where would I go? Inside my best friend's body, obviously. That's the question. She got her revenge on Jonochi, but she may have more revenge to dish out. Is there anyone else she'd have a grudge against? Well, what about the guy who killed her in the collision? If she really did come back to life, then it's terribly sad that she's spending her new chance at life like this. Being obsessed with revenge is such a tragic way to live. I don't know, Michio says that she's pretty cool with it. I'm afraid that's all we can tell you. Don't worry, you were a big help, thank you. Well, I guess that's that. We should sort of search for Nejima and Mayu Chozawa. It might be worth it to check Michio's house as well, just in case. Let's use the school as our base of operations. If anything happens, go to one of the officers hanging around here. Got it, thank you, and good luck. We'll go talk to Mr. Raishi about a way to lift this curse. Alright, boss, let's get going whenever you're ready. Yeah, I guess that's that. Once you're done speaking or examine the crime scene again, talk to Yako once more, select move to finish the scene. Oh, okay. Guess we're done here. Yeah, well. Oh! 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 Man. Haruhi. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Haruhi's next. I was about to say, like, they hate you. But no, she is next. Well, I would say that, but they want me to go to Yako Sakazaki instead. To the cafe. Oh, bird. Bird. You know, normally you'd be breaking school rules just by stepping foot in a cafe. Why? I don't understand that. I'll be in hot water if you lied about having permission from the police. Remember that. We know. It'll be okay. So, what do you want to ask me? Hold on. I want to talk to I want to look at the bird. Bird! Mockingbird number 8. How many do we have? Dude, we're still missing a fucking shit ton. Hello? Oh, there's 2 here. Wait, no, that's for the next one. Never mind. That's for Haruhi Shigema Part 4. That's for, like, the next scene that we have. Never mind. Enter the new scene Seimon, and enter the Kurokyo Cafe. Examine the inside, off to the right for a file. Inside. A cafe, I've never been to one before. How exciting. It's pretty smelly inside because of the cigarette smoke, but... File is updated. Hey, let's go. Check the wall in the top right of the area for Mockingbird 8. Got that. Then speak to Araishi. Okay. Yeah, go if you would. Right, we wanted to ask you about this. Check this shit out. Oh my, a cursed stone! An Okame mask, that must mean the Fool's Procession. You two were at the school last night? Damn, there of all places. Yako, you're one of them. You're a curse bearer. Please calm down, Mr. Araishi. Your action is too intense. It's kind of scaring me. Sorry about that. I'm afraid I got ahead of myself. What is it you wanted to know about your cursed stone? What would be the best way to approach this? Flatter him? He would like that, wouldn't he? It's just a brilliant teacher like you must know an awful lot about these cursed stones. Well, it's true that I'm likely the person most well versed in this matter. You're the only one we can count on, Mr. Araishi. Won't you help us, please? Oh, am I now? God, I can read you like a fucking book, brother. In that case, there's no harm hearing what you have to ask. Thank you. Let's see. Why is everything with the Rite of Resurrection and 7 Mysteries Cursed Stones happening now? Oh-ho, taking an interest now that you received one of the curses, have you? You sound like a researcher starting your questioning with your subject's origins. Mr. Raishi, you're not the one who triggered the curse, are you? No, I'm afraid I had nothing to do with that. Rather, I wasn't even attempting to do so in the first place. Completing the rite itself has nothing to do with my research. Then, do you know of the ancient Omiodo ritual known as the Feast of Shadows? What is that, something from the occult? Miss Kurosuzu, you look like the type to be interested in those things, but it's outside my field of expertise. In that case, why do you think the rite and curses have appeared now? I believe this is the intentional work of someone. It's certainly not something that would happen by accident. Why is it that you want to know? Well, he may not tell us anything else if we say that we're trying to stop the curse. We need to make something up. I can hear you, you know. Ooh, what a choice. Well, you see, we just have such intellectual curiosity and think it could really help your research. I see. Now that you mention it. Seems like he's reluctant to answer. Then how about... Oh, well. Oh, we figured you would know since you're so smart. How disappointing. How dare you make it sound like you make it sound like I'm stupid. Okay, I thought I was stupid. No, that's just a typo. You could have been more wrong. Do you realize how devoted I am to this research? Allow me to first elucidate you regarding the author of the Record of Fates. A special privilege, I might add, since I have yet to publish this in a paper. Yeah, okay. The Record of Fates was written 200 years ago in the latter half of the Edo period. It was written by a skilled but little known omyoji called Jesus Christ. Tsuchimikado. This is important stuff. If nothing else, remember this. Who's that one artist that one girl was obsessed with? Isn't this the person? I don't remember. Seimon Tsuchimikado? I've never heard of him. I'm sure you haven't. He was born into a famed omyoji family, but split away to practice forbidden arts in secret. Oh no, never mind. I think that is like different. I think that's just a different person entirely. Never mind. I thought it sounded familiar for a second. I'm yawning like a motherfucker today. He used whatever name was most convenient for the situation, so his real name barely exists in records. Or so it is written in the Record of Fates. Huh. As brilliant as Seimon was, he was also an eccentric. He delved into researching the Rite of Resurrection, a legendary forbidden ritual that had never been completed. However, by involving himself with this forbidden ritual, he was expelled from his family, and eventually found himself in Honjo in Edo. The Record of Fates are the writings Seimon recorded on the road to Edo. I see. So he wrote how to perform the rite itself? The Rite of Resurrection makes use of Abe no Seime's specialty that ties on Fukun ritual, a means of communicating with the afterlife. He uses soul drakes to replicate the soul of the dead spirit that has been called. Oh wow, I never knew something like that existed. Thus, it is thought the only ones who can use it are those with the ability to turn human souls into soul dregs in the first place, so the Rite of Resurrection calls for that ritual to be performed in advance. Then, when the soul dregs are gathered and infused with the wish of whoever is performing the ritual, it can be completed. The contents written in the Record of Fates. And there. There's no more? What about the 7 mysteries or the cursed stones? There's nothing written about them in the Record of Fates. The cursed stones are separate from the rite of resurrection. Their curse is one used to enable one who is unable to perform such rituals to be able to use the rites. That's similar to what Mio said, actually. Interesting. How are the 7 mysteries related to the rites? Excuse me, Mr. Araishi? What is it, Miss Kurosuzu? You published a theory before the incident took place. It said that the rite of resurrection and origin of the 7 mysteries of Honjo are related somehow. What proof did you have of that? You really know your stuff. About that. That was a somewhat sensationalized piece written for occult magazines. Oh, really? It was just nonsense then? Not exactly. Rather, it's not a complete fabrication. There is a basis for it. And that is, well, I suppose there's no harm telling a couple students so passionate about this topic. Thank you. This is something I discovered from referencing numerous texts unrelated to the Record of Fates. It was just after Seimon arrived in Honjo. There are records of a conflict over a ritual used to resurrect the dead in Honjo. A conflict? A conflict over resurrecting the dead? Is it similar to what we're going through right now? I don't know the details. A man enticed the public with claims of a spell that could resurrect the dead, causing a conflict that ended tragically with 9 dead. That is the only remaining reference. 9 people fighting over a resurrection ritual. Oh, yeah. It's exactly what we're going through right now, got it. oh my god, hiccups. I call this tragedy the Honjo Incident, and it has long been the subject of my research. And I suspect that this Honjo incident might be the very origin of the 7 mysteries of Honjo. So what you're saying is, the resurrection ritual at the root of the Honjo incident is Seimon's rite of resurrection? Yes, that is how the Record of Fates ties everything together. Oh. How interesting. You have piqued my interest, Araishi. To put it in chronological order, first Seimon brought the rite of resurrection to Edo. We can assume that by this point Seimon was likely using a different name. Then in Honjo, 9 people fought to the death over this rite, the Honjo Incident. After that, the incident was covered up by an interested party, preventing it from being recorded in history fully. Eventually, it was passed down in incomplete pieces, becoming known as the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. Interesting. That's more or less the course of events. Okay. So that's how they're connected. Then if I'm getting this right, the 7 mysteries are basically required to gather the soul drugs necessary for the rites. And there's more. With this most recent occurrence of the curse, I've become even more confident in my theory. You are? Yes, the reason for it being, the resentful memories of the 7 mysteries etched into those who receive the cursed stones. Resentful memories. Ooh. Yako, if you were really a cursed bearer, then when you obtained your cursed stone, you would have had a resentful memory imprinted in your mind. Oh, I did! Exactly. Those memories are what happened in the final moments of the 9 who died in the Honjo incident. Broadly speaking, they involved dying while bearing some kind of deep resentment. The 9 victims became the 9 cursed echoes, which over time came to be spoken of as the 7 mysteries, thus gathering the resentful memories granted by the present curses and connecting them together. It will reveal once and for all what happened during the Honjo incident. Huh. That's why you must tell me about the resentful memory of your fool's procession, Yako! Mio, should I? Yeah, I think it's okay. We need all the information we can get. Okay, Mr. Araishi, I'll tell you about the memory of the fool's procession. Excellent. So basically, it's about a woman who died falling from a Yagura tower at a festival. Interesting. It's not that one, then. Not that one? What do you mean? Among the 9 victims at the Honjo incident, that is to say, the 9 cursed echoes, one of them is Seimon himself. Or so I suspect. What the... There's so much shit in this game. There's just so much shit in this game that just connects to all the other shit. Like, what's going on? Seimon was one of the victims of the Honjo incident too? Meaning an Onmyoji as powerful as him also became a cursed echo? Right, it would make sense that the cursed stone tied to a cursed echo like that would be special. Well, it's probably like number 8 or 9 then, right? It doesn't sound like the others. The curses with unknown bearers are beckoning light. That's the person in the dark, right? The person in the dark that, like, from the prologue. And Taiko Drum Alarm Tower. Or is it Ever Burning Lantern? Oh wait, no, it's Ever Burning Lantern. That was the dude in the dark, right? Taiko of Tsugaru. Yes. Ever Burning is Araishi's. Oh. Yes. Yes. Wait, so was Araishi the guy in the dark? Huh. Well. He was? Oh, okay, okay. Okay. His name color is the same. Got it, got it, got it, got it. Oh, you know what? Now that I recall, that does sound familiar. I feel like you said the same thing the last time we played this too. The power of a cursed stone is different based on the curse echo? Mio, Mio, Mio! Then maybe with Seimon's curse echo, we could... Yes, we may be able to settle this whole situation. Hey, what are you two whispering about? Oh, nothing. Sorry. Mr. Araishi, how many of the resentful memories have you gathered so far? I have learned a number of them. The Evergreen Beach, the Foot Washing Mansion, the Ever-Burning Lantern. I mean, yeah, the 3 that the detective has. And other fools. Okay, I wish he like had someone new, but we already know all 4 of those. Oh my god. Hold on. Actually, I'm gonna take a slight break. I was gonna wait till this scene ended, but my nose is getting stuffy. I need to let Nala back in. I will be right back. Oh yeah, we're going back to 100 line soon. We gotta go back to 100 line soon. Oh my god. I feel like it's been long enough. And plus I've been going through slasher route, and I kind of just going through it again, I'm like, damn, I miss these characters. I really do miss it. But anyway, let's continue. Yeah, I already read that. Where's my guide? My achievement guide. Of those, the most important are the Foot Washing Mansion and the Evergreen Beach. What are they about? Jesus. First, the Foot Washing Mansion. And Onmyoji appears distinctly in this one. Really? But not Seimon, I'm afraid. A female Onmyoji who sought the rite of resurrection due to her obsession with her personal appearance. Her legs, which she had always taken pride in, were stricken with corruption after she was defeated by Seimon. Her curse echo is notable for being particularly easy to fulfill the requirements necessary to use the curse. Yeah, it's a tad broken. Just a tad. Literally have to 4th wall break to avoid it. That detective did well to escape this one. So female Myoji and a rival of Seimon was involved in the Honjo incident. That certainly is interesting. Next, the Evergreen Beach. This curse echoes from a craftsman of Natsuke carvings named Jinkichi, who was hanged for spreading baseless rumors. He apparently spoke of something that granted the ability to bring back the dead. The rite of resurrection. Precisely, the man Jinkichi must have been in contact with this man Jinkichi must have been in contact with Seimon. If I could just collect all of the memories. You know, I never really considered the fact that they all just, like, tell a story. Like, they're all connected to this person named Samon. I never considered that. That's really cool. Everything will be revealed, and the truth of the 7 mysteries will be mine. That is the knowledge I desire. Meaning you need to gather as much information as you can from the curse bearers. Precisely. I have an agreement to exchange information with those detectives. By then I might even find the other curse bearers, so I must take measures of my own. What's the trigger for the curse to occur? Another thing. Yes. You never really finished about what the trigger for all of this was. Well, I don't know. Really? You're not hiding something from us, are you? It has something to do with how you obtained the Record of Fates, right? How did you really get a hold of the Record of Fates? To tell you the truth, we're in a race against time. It could be a disaster if we don't hurry. What are you talking about? Someone left a warning that at sundown today they would use the curse to kill a lot of people. The one who left that message is the culprit behind the Nejima murders from 20 years ago. What? Something so terrible will happen? I won't allow potentially hundreds of people to become victims of a curse. I'll do anything in my power to stop it. Dude, Mio's awesome. She's probably my favorite. I'm not gonna lie. I think Mio's my favorite. Mr. Araishi, please, tell us everything you know. I'm sorry, but I truly don't know anything. The truth is, I was given the Record of Fates by a woman. Oh, okay. Well, I guess he doesn't know anything. A woman? Who? Well, her voice sounded like a woman's, but I didn't actually see what she looked like. 1 month ago, while I was investigating at night, I suddenly heard a formless voice. A woman's voice? It said, I entrust you with this ancient manuscript and the right of resurrection held within its pages. Spread rumors of this ritual as far and wide as you can in the coming month. Huh. And before I knew it, an old document had fallen down at my feet. 1 month. She specified the time period. I was told if I did that, I could study the manuscript as much as I pleased. I wanted so badly to verify its authenticity, I ended up accepting. I haven't heard anything from the voice since then. Would it be Nejima then? I mean, Nejima has the one-sided read, according to him. But is the perpetrator behind all of this Nejima, or is it, or does he know who it is and he's acting like he's the one behind it all, but it's actually someone else? I don't know. Unless Nejima is able to make himself sound like a woman, maybe. That's possible. There are guys that are able to do that. It must have had you spread rumors in order to strengthen the power of the curse. To tie together the curse and the desire to seek out the right. This makes it likely that the owner of the voice is the mastermind behind all of this. Hence I went public with the Record of Fates. Hihaku and occult magazines immediately jumping at the news was a financial boon for me. Hihaku? As in Hihaku soaps? Right, I mean, no, that's not important, just some personal business. Oh, I'm sure. Oh, I'm sure. After that, I waited, trying to predict what would occur in a month's time. That's when the curse began. Those are all the details I have. Is there anything else you know? Very well, I've told you this much. I may as well give you one more thing. Thank you. What might that be? About Seimon's Record of Fates. There's a sort of continuation to it. Another document called the Record of Fates Yin Scroll. What, do they have? Do you have the Yang Scroll? What the there's more? A continuation? Actually, a section written in Seimon's own hand was appended to the manuscript, according to which, after the Honjo incident, Seimon lamented such a calamity taking place. He apparently wrote the addendum for the event that the tragedy became its own curse. It seems he had an idea that the victims of the Honjo incident would turn into cursed echoes and be used to gather soul dregs. It supposedly details how to handle any trouble that occurs as a result of the rite of resurrection. That sounds handy. do you have any like hints as to like where it's at, or really? Hold on a second. Don't you find that strange? What's the matter, Miss Sakazaki? You think my information inaccurate? If Seimon died in the Honjo incident, then he couldn't have written an addendum. I really don't get it, do you? Huh? Am I wrong? Have you forgotten the ability Seimon possessed? Of course not. He could use the right of res... Oh, yeah, you know what? That's fair. You're telling me Seimon used it on himself? The rite of resurrection can be carried out in advance so that it activates when the soul dregs are gathered together. Then is it not possible that Seimon himself was resurrected by the rite after it all took place? But he'd still have to collect the soul dregs needed to use the rite. Yes, and that's why they died. The 8 others besides Seimon. What? They died in the Honjo incident for their soul dregs? That sounds like it's the same as what's happening now. That's why I need the resentful memories, to learn the truth. I get it now. I wonder if it's actually going to be something that he figures out in-game, or we have to, or like we the player are going to experience all these resentful memories and we have to connect the dots. If so, then I might have trouble with that, but we'll see. The issue at hand is that the Yin Scroll and the Record of Fates were supposed to have been passed down as a set. When I received the Record of Fates, the Yin Scroll was gone. Only this information was left. Supposedly, Seimon's blood descendants guarded it as they passed it down across generations. It seems that over their long history, the 2 documents became separated and the scroll's location lost as the family line branched. Interesting. Seimon had descendants, so there's someone out there related to him by blood even now. Yes, in fact, I tried to trace the line so far as far as I could. He wasn't a well-known Omeyoji to begin with, so a detailed family tree does not exist. It seems that likely that the use of the manuscript has been long forgotten, only been being passed down out of tradition. And since they aren't even aware of what they have, tracking it down is quite tricky indeed. I wish I could have asked whoever that voice belonged to about the Yin Scroll. I'm sure you do. So basically, in the Record of Fate's Yin Scroll, Seimon himself wrote about the ways to handle the curse and the rite, yes? Yes, that's right. I've been searching for it all this time, but haven't found a single lead. So if you two find out anything about other resentful memories of Yin Scroll, tell me immediately. You owe me that much for telling you all this, do you not? He's right. That's the real extent of everything I know. Nice. Yes, I understand. When speaking with Utaro... Wait, what? Keep following the dialogue with him and Mio. Yeah, I already did. Are we gonna meet Utaro? Thank you for your help. If you bring me some useful information, I'll take it into consideration for your school grades as well. You're so... Yeah, that's fair though. That's fair. Easy A, baby. I personally thought that the voice was of a spirit and the records popped into the air like the cursed stones did. Maybe. That's also a possibility. Maybe it is just a spirit. Well, we're bound to find out. We're bound to find out. So, I mean, how long in this game do we have left? Probably not a lot, right? Probably like after this stream, probably like an entire stream and then a little bit of the next stream. So it'll be a little bit of the next stream and then 100 line. Right? So, not that long. It feels like. We're on what? Yako Sakazaki Part 3. We have... it feels like we're almost done with this part, so I'll include this part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're at 8 parts left. We've learned a lot. So to sum it up, there was a tragic incident with the people cursing each other for the rite of resurrection in the Edo period as well. And the Record of Fate's Yin Scroll may have info we want, since it details how to stop the rites. I think that's about it. Right. If we could just find the Yin Scroll, we might be able to learn how to settle the situation. But even Mr. Araishi didn't have any leads on where it is. How do we start looking for it? Someone involved in this now must have some connection to it, I think. I have a feeling the mastermind who awakened the curses is involved too. Right. Okay, well. So, Mio, what are we going to do next? Good question. It may be best to give the information we just learned to Inspector Tsutsumi. That's true. We got a pretty big clue from hearing about the Record of Fate's Yin Scroll. Mr. Tsutsumi might know more about it. Since Judgment Day is next night, must be not long. That's true. That's true. I don't think, like, realistically, it's like, that long. Maybe, like, it looks like a lot in the guide, but I don't think it's that long. Should we go back to school, then? Yeah, that's our point of contact, after all. Okay. Whoever's behind that voice gave Mr. Araishi the Record of Fates. That must be the mastermind, don't you think? Yeah, and he said it sounded like it belonged to a woman. Whoever it is, I bet they're scary. Huh? You don't sound like the Yako I know. Then let's catch him and make him spill the beans. I thought you'd say something like that. Really? I guess I'm just not really feeling that confident right now. I understand. Yeah, I don't think that's Michio either. I think it's just her, like, feeling down. I don't know if it's related to that woman behind the voice, but I'm also interested in the female Miyoji who was a rival of Seimon. The one from, Foot Washing Mansion? That reminds me, Mio. You know what's nearby here, don't you? You mean where Michio... Yeah, where it happened. We should probably go there. I was going there every day to leave flowers. Even though they always get cleared away anyways. I'm sure it must have been hard, it must be hard to have to be reminded of Michio's death all the time. Oh, that reminds me, Yako? Yeah? When you asked me to do the spirit board 2 days ago, did you come here that day too? Yeah, I left some flowers before going to school. Why? Did anything seem different that day? What's this all of a sudden? Though, now that you mention it, that day I suddenly felt lightheaded and ended up passing out for a little bit. Oh no. Dude, she's been Tato since Jump. Since we started playing the game, she's been Tatoed. But I came to right away and felt fine, so I didn't think anything of it. I see. That's all I was wondering about. Thanks. Yeah, Mio's cooking something. Mio's cooking something. Excuse me, you girls over there. Oh, this is you talk. Oh, dude, I completely forgot that was your name. I thought you were a new character. I'll be real. Anyway, what's up? I think this is a really bad idea. I think we should just walk away, no? I don't think he has any good intentions, personally. Sorry, didn't mean to eavesdrop, but something you said caught my attention. And who might you be? I'm Yutaro Namigaki. I should probably tell you. Until yesterday, I was a curse bearer. That should clear things up. A curse bearer? Yeah, he was the one with the super duper broken one. Oh, you don't need to be scared. I've already given up my cursed stone of the Foot Washing Mansion. The Foot Washing Mansion? So you're the one Inspector Tsutsumi was talking about. Oh, you already know Inspector Tsutsumi? That makes it simple. There's nothing to worry about. Oh, hey! You're in the driver's seat. No way it was you! Yako? Yes? Wait, what? Oh my god! It was him! It was him! It was him! Was I doing something? Sorry, Mr. Namigaki, what might be the matter? Right, I actually want to discuss something with you two. Would you come with me if you have a little time? Discuss something with us? You were talking about Michio Shiraishi, right? It's related to that. Oh, I'm sure. Dude. Huh? I'm sure we'll learn a few things yourselves. If not now, later is fine. I'll be waiting around Ryogoku Bridge. Something rubs me the wrong way about this, but he mentioned Michio. What do we do? Okay, hold on. When speaking to Yutaro, choose to go with him for the Michio's grudge achievement. That all but confirms it then. Right? I mean, we keep saying like, oh yeah, that all but confirms it. That all but confirms it. Like, okay, yeah, we know she's Tato, right? Yeah, okay, anyway. Choose to go, right? Talk to Yutaro. Well, I suppose we may as well hear what it is you have to say. I'm glad to hear it. Then shall we relocate elsewhere? Alright. Oh, yeah, I guess this makes sense. So, what did you want to discuss with us? Let's see. How do I put this? I'll tell you straight. Well, I want you two to use your curse stones to bring Michio Shiraishi back from the dead. What? Oh, so he assumes that Mio is a cursed stone bearer too. Oh, I guess yeah, that is a fair assumption to make. The first round of the game be like Michio, I'm gonna possess my friend and orchestrate a murder. The humble okidoki man, Whispering Canal goes brr. Whispering Canal is a pretty good one too, man. It's good that we don't have to deal with that. It's a very easy one to like activate the curse of. It's why I was pursuing the rite of resurrection in the first place. Unfortunately, I had to give up my curse stone before I could succeed. Wait, so you... Wait, did we know that? Oh, God, this is what I get for, like, leaving off with this game and playing Pokemon instead. Did we... So this entire time, our motives was aligned, bro? Okay. Oh, alright. So, what was it? How do I word this? What was I gonna say? Do you want to bring back Michio because you feel guilty about, running her over? Who's that girl on the seat then? Was it the art student? I don't know. I doubt it. Maybe it's not the art student. We'll see. But you two are cursed bears with some kind of connection to her, which means this is the perfect opportunity for me to ask you for this. Most likely the art student. The reason I said I doubt it is because, like, didn't she say that she's just sticking with him because, like, their motives were aligned or whatever? I forget what she said. It's been too long, but I don't think she considers him like a buddy, right? Well, I'm sorry this is all so sudden. I still don't understand why you would want this. What exactly is your relationship with Michio? Well, we met briefly once. Oh, I'm sure. I was so sad to hear the news of her death the other day. Right. While it would be great if we could bring Michio back, but we've already decided not to use the rite of resurrection. Is that so? It seems, however, that we share a goal. I wouldn't mind collecting the soul drugs for you if you gave me your cursed stone, you know. We'll have to decline that as well. Our goal is to stop this curse. Uh-oh. I see. Well, that's too bad. I suppose I have to give up on the cursed stones. Thank you for understanding. I don't think Yako understands, though. I think you're dead, bro. I'll be real. She most definitely said their motives were not aligned. Oh, okay. She told that she thinks Utaro's goal is lame because her idea to resurrect. Oh, right. She does. Yeah, she does want to resurrect that one dude. But she doesn't have a cursed stone, right? How the fuck was she, like, going to accomplish that? Well, I'm sure it's nothing too deep. I thought he was a little suspicious, but he left without making a fuss. But why does he want to bring Michio back? Yeah, she gone, bro. Yako? Uh-oh, did she go off somewhere while we were talking? Yep. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. For sure. Huh. I finally caught up to you. I don't know if you noticed me following you or not. But leading me to a secluded place, you've got guts. I'm sorry, but I'll be taking your cursed stone. Either you hand it over, or I'll have to take it by force. Bro's doing the same pose as he did when he had the cursed stone. He's cringy as fuck, that's what. What? Oh, hell no! Why are you... No, 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 she's here again. I don't understand. Wait, it was just an accident. I swear, I didn't mean to. That's why I was trying to bring you back. Oh, dude, that's freaky. You're already too late. What? Well, that answers some stuff. That's good. That's good. So does she spawn with the ribbons? I mean, I assume not. Like that's like the image of her spirit. I assume like the ribbon is actually from Yako herself since she has the same one, but wow, okay, that's cool. After this, Fumichika and Nejima went on to use the power of this curse to commit mass murder, shocking the public with the unprecedented tragedy. And from that day on, Yako Sakazaki was never heard from again. Yikes, dude. Wow. That's awesome. Ending 1. Michio's Grudge. Ending 1. Is that like an official end? Oh, I guess so, huh? Is that an official end? Did we ever get like one that's like said like ending 1? Or ending number? I don't think so. Like complete chapter 1. Yeah, it's witness the death. Yeah, the bad ends are witness the death of blank. Oh, that is our first official ending. Wow. Michio's Grudge. That's cool. Skeep. To the school we go. Sorry, but there's something we've got to take care of. We'll have to pass. Is that so? Well, that's too bad. I'm in no rush, so I'll be waiting at Ryogoku Bridge if you change your minds. No, we're good. We're saving your life, if anything. Oh. Oh, wait, that's it. Oh, I guess I have to go here now, huh? Haruwe Shigima, Part 4. Ma'am, allow me to introduce one of our country's most elite detectives. The name's June Ario. I'd hardly call myself elite, but either way, it's nice to meet you. This here is the brilliant Chief Inspector Tsutsumi, and yes, he's just as rough and tumble as he looks. Sometimes I really don't know if you're complimenting or putting me down. So you two are detectives? This is my client, Mrs. Haruo Ishigima. My father's a big deal in the police himself, so remember to mind your manners. A bigwig named Shigima? Boss, you know of this guy? Shit, I've heard the name, but you know I don't keep track of who's who in the upper echelons. There's no need to worry, I'm my own person after all, and my father has nothing to do with any of this. Oh, did you hear that, boss? Looks like you're getting off easy again this time. Don't make it sound like I'm involved in some shady business, it ain't like that. You both seem rather jovial despite being detectives, how rare. All the police officers I've met have always been so dull. Well, you won't find any dull cops here. We'll round up all your criminals with a smile, that's our motto. How lovely, keep it up. Just hold on 1 second, this is the first time I'm hearing of that. Well, you're right about that, you're right about them not being your typical detectives. Okay, so I have to look down apparently. Up! Damn, there was one here? Lucky, that's number 12, the Royal King Penguin. Oh, that's so. The Royal King Penguin. Okay. Speak to Richter, Ario, and Tsutsumi constantly until you're taken to a new location. Okay. This one's long, so we have to like keep an eye out. By the way, ma'am, this might be sudden, but there's something I'd like to confirm with you. And that is? Do you happen to know anything about the 7 mysteries of Honjo? Sorry, Chief, but that's hardly... With all due respect, investigator, I think my question was addressed to the lady. If you insist. What do you say, ma'am? Can you tell us anything? I'll be honest, bro. They're cool. I've heard of the 7 mysteries, but this talk of curses eludes me. Is that so? Well, I'm sorry for the intrusion. Come to think of it, I heard some things about this area last night. Something about a strange yet conspicuous man dressed in white loitering around. Wait a second. I assume they were talking about you, investigator. Well, I won't argue that I'm strange and conspicuously dressed in white. And as it turns out, I was out here last night to conduct my investigation. Did you run into anything strange or out of the ordinary? Out of the ordinary. I guess I did observe a few suspicious characters. You were asking about the curses just now. Why would a public servant be interested in the occult? Boss, Richter's a smart man. He can help us if we tell him what we know. I can't promise he'll be of any help to you, but I'm interested in hearing what you gotta say. Something's happening in Honjo, isn't there? There must be something big if they've got you head office guys on it. Well, I guess it's alright. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Thank you, boss. Listen closely to what we're about to say, Richter. So by using curses to commit murders, these people collect soul drakes to perform the rite of resurrection. And these cursed stones are somewhat connected to the 7 mysteries of Honjo. It's a tough story to swallow. This guy. This motherfucker. But I don't see a reason to doubt you either. We figured the strange occurrences happening around here recently are connected to these curses. To get the situation under control, we've been searching for the curse bearers to confiscate their cursed stones. Do you have any information that might help us? That's tough. I never expected curses and other mumbo-jumbo to play into this all. But if we're talking shady characters, there was this middle-aged fellow I saw on the South Watagesui Street. He had an average build. He was anxious, like he was searching for prey. Boss, what do you think? Well, considering the location, it could have been Hideki Araishi. That's true. We already got his curse stone. Impressive, you two are working quick. Do you see anything else? Not that I can remember. That's a shame. If you see any characters who look like they might be carrying a cursed stone, it'd be a huge help if you let us know. Absolutely, I'll let you know if I find anything. Richter, perhaps you can lend a hand on our case too? There's a number of people we can't track, and finding missing persons happens to be your specialty now. He's kind of busy with something else. I hate to disappoint you, but I'm busy enough with this case. The faith of my clients is what keeps me afloat. I have to prioritize requests by the order in which they come. I see. Well, I can't say that's not fair. What do you need? What do you need a private investigator for anyway? The cops should have plenty of bright folks to throw out the job. True. True, but this isn't an ordinary case we're dealing with here. What brings you here, Richter? You want a case? That's right, I'm picking up the police's slack. Hey. Fair. I trust you remember the kidnapping and murder case from last year. Oh, I remember now. You're that Haruo Shigema from the kidnapping case. Did I miss something? Don't be an idiot. It was the case where Munasuda Shigema's grandson was kidnapped. Which must have been your son, ma'am. Indeed. The story was suppressed by the news. In the end, it was considered a huge failure on the police department's part. Yeah. Dude, she looks like she wants to murder you too, I'll be real. Mostly the investigation was conducted in secret. And unfortunately, the department is unwilling to reopen the case. Any investigation carried out afterwards turned up nothing at all, which is why I'm on the job now. So they never caught the culprit, huh? That's rough. So your findings have brought you to this place then? That's right, an individual connected to the case used to live around here. Used to? That's right, as of last week they're deceased. We'd hoped to talk to the family. No one was home when I checked it last time, so we figured we'd try again. Interesting. Huh? By the way, that reminds me, Richter. Yes? You said the person who used to live here died last week. You wouldn't be referring to Michio Shiraishi by chance? You knew? I thought so. It seems like we're here for the same reason then. Seriously, Michio was involved with curses and magic? Strictly speaking, the curse part isn't our concern. We're looking into Yoshimi's case. Yoshimi? Alright, Hajime Yoshimi's. That's right, he died on the job. I'm sure you've heard of it. I heard. It was a most unfortunate loss. Okay. I still don't understand how this is all connected. Like, Michio seems like the epicenter, like, for it all, but I doubt that. I think she's a big player, but it doesn't seem like she's, like, the cause of everything. That still seems like that's Nejima. That's the epicenter of it all. But that could also be wrong. Because it could be the woman's voice instead. I don't know. I feel like I'll just have to wait till endgame. So there's a connection between Hajime Yoshimi of the Juvenile Division and Michio. Well, hold on. Let's focus on Michio for a second. You think she had something to do with the kidnapping? Talk about unforeseen developments. Exchanging information should prove mutually beneficial. I'll tell you what I know, but in turn I want the full scoop of your findings concerning Michio. Sure, to tell you the truth. What? You believe Michio's ghost is the one who killed Mr. Jonouchi? So he wasn't just mumbling nonsense? I mean, we haven't fully confirmed anything yet, but the testimonies we've heard and the evidence we've found point in that direction. I mean, we know who technically killed him. And it's Yako, but I mean, given that it's there's a paranormal department, I feel like Yako is gonna be fine, legally wise. Testimony? You mean from those psychic high schoolers? Didn't they also say there was a chance Michio hadn't killed herself? Wait, if that's all true, then did you figure something out? Kankichiro Iwai. Huh? Kankichiro Iwai. He'll be the next victim. Who's that again? Please remind me. We have to open the door to Shiraishi's house. We need to look inside. Hey, what's gone into you? Boss. I'm sure the landlord will give us a key if we asked. Screw that. You know how long that could take? We can ask for permission later. Richter? Hey, Richter, calm down. We can't just... Wait, who's that? Why is that so important? Well, I guess he wants to prevent someone from dying, so I guess that's important enough. But I want to know. Take that, you shitty door. That's how you do it. Richter, get a hold of yourself. I see you're still the same as always. And for one, come quick. Look at this. Oh my god. Whoa, what's up with this room? Boss, there's a dead body in here. Oh, could that be Michio's dad? Nah, he's her stepdad at best, if that. It's gotta be the body of Konkichiro Iwai. There's no doubt about it. This man's a goner. He's got real messed up. Looks like he's been like this for a while. I'd say it happened last night. Ario, did you find Jinochi's body in the same state? Now that you mention it, it looked as though Kohei Jinochi had died from a number of heavy blows. What are you suggesting, investigator? It was Michio Shiraishi. She's alive. She used the power of the curses to get back at the men who ruined her life. That's ridiculous. You're suggesting she actually revived? In a way. It's got to be that, and if she's alive, then... Oh. Oh. Hello. My apologies for interrupting. I know we've just arrived at an interesting plot point. Yeah, so what the hell is your problem? What do you really think a dead girl is going around taking revenge from beyond the grave? Kinda! Consider this. What if Michio Shiraishi never died? No. Brother, that doesn't... Look. She did, okay? You can't, do that, and, this would have... I already did the other part. You can't just do this now. It would hit better if I did this part first. But seeing as you come this far, I'm sure you already know the truth. Oh. Oh, yeah, you know what, that... Finishing sentences helps a lot. And so, I would have you answer me a question. Where in Honjo was Michio Shiraishi at the hour of 8 o'clock this morning? So where was Yako at 8 o'clock this morning? At the candy shop? That would be early in the morning, going to school time, right? It's either at the candy shop or the school. Can I save? I'm gonna save. Oops. What time was it? I want to say school. Because it feels like they need to arrive to school before 8. So they'll be at school during 8. So that's what you think. Wait, is that... Oh. Oh. I see. Very well. Oh, it was the candy shop. Oh, brother. Whatever. You know what? Whatever. I should have gone with that one first. You got it wrong one time. Well, that's a trivial matter. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I see. Very well. Congratulations. You are correct. As expected, you got it in one go. There we go. Much better. Well, the cause of death was such, was it not? You must have noticed some time ago. Let's get back to the story then, shall we? I've taken up enough of your time. What? So you really think Michio Shiraishi's alive? Just think it through and it all becomes obvious. It tracks, but... do you really think that girl could have managed all of this? First of all, Ariel, go report this to HQ. Understood, I'll get on it right away. I'll start investigating this space. It sure isn't lacking in stuff that needs a looking at. That's for sure. Look at all these pictures of Nejima, dude. Look at this. Holy shit. The game knows that we know. So, you know that she got Tatoed, I see. There's a bunch of photos of the same person posted on the wall over there. Huh? Whoa, now, hold on. These photos. These are all of Fumichika Nejima. Gross. Really? Come to think of it, he was in the papers a lot back in the day. Oh, there's even more posted up over there. Or pasted up there. These are all cutouts from newspapers and magazines about the Nejima murders. I don't get it. Why the weirdo shrine? Let's keep looking around. Okay, examine the floor for a file, then examine it again until you're told you can look at the old books. Okay. Oh, floor. Right there. It's off-putting to look at, but I can't help but wonder what in the world this is. They're magic runes. They're used in Western black magic rituals. Most of the time they're useless imitations, though. I wouldn't get too excited about it. Oh my, who knew the Chief Inspector was such an expert on the occult? I just chanced upon that information. That girl with the spirit sense we mentioned, she's pretty informed on the subject. One point where the game is still ahead of us is that the storyteller said that Okieman killed 0 people. That's true! Was he also possessed? Maybe. I don't know. I completely forgot about that. Holy shit. Yeah, maybe. Maybe he was possessed. Because Yako's innocent. Yako didn't kill anyone. Yako can be considered killing 0 people. Right? He didn't act weird unlike Yako. That's also true. But, I mean, we also didn't get a lot of... I would say we didn't get a lot of screen time, but, like, during pivotal moments, Yako just acted weird in general. And there were also a lot of pitiful... Yeah, there's never any weird moments. I don't know. I don't know. Someone was attempting to perform Western black magic in this place. Pretty absurd if you ask me. Of course, the person in question was dead serious about it all. Examine the floor again, right? Yeah. It looks like the things spread around here have been like this for a while. This ritual, or whatever, was something he attempted up to recently. Plenty of the neighbors mentioned having heard strange mantra-like noises coming from here during the night. You think Iwai was the one chanting? Hard to say. He could have been one of the Shiraishis as well. If we look through these books in the back, we might learn whatever it is we're trying to do. Or they were trying to do. Okay. Until you're told you can look at the old books, you can't examine them before you're prompted, and you may need to examine the rest of the room first. Examine the old books a second and third time. Okay. There are old books scattered everywhere. I wonder what they're about. Many of them are written in a foreign language. It'll be a pain to look through all of these. Let's save them for later and continue to look around. Oh, so we have to, like, look around. Got it. The sliding door leads to the kitchen. It barely fits the frame. Look at these pictures of Fumichika Nejima cut out from newspapers and magazines. Whoever put these up was obsessed. I wonder what their intent was. You think the Shiraishis are somewhat connected to the Nejima's case? Perhaps they did this as to not forget a grudge or something. It's crazy to think Nejima might be involved in all this too. Do you think he might have anything to do with the body here? Maybe. The man's already out on parole. He's a cursed bearer with a cursed stone now. He announced that from sundown today he'll be going on a killing spree. Oh dear. There's an emergency search underway as we speak, but no one's yet managed to get a hold of the bastard. So he hasn't changed his ways. That doesn't bode well. To tell you the truth, the lady here isn't completely unconnected from the Nejima murders either. You don't say. That's right, we talked about it last night. 20 years ago, I found the hand in Sumida River that brought the incident to light. You don't say. You were the kid from back then. You were really brave. You did a great deed. Were you the detective I spoke with? I had no idea. Wow, dude, everything's connected in this game. That's crazy. So you two have met before. Fancy that? I've been worried that Fumichika Nejima might bear resentment towards you, ma'am. You might be right. Unfortunately, that asshole is quite the resentful type. Oh dear. That asshole. I wonder who put the idea in his head. And now he's got the one-sided read, too. He's threatening to massacre the people of Honjo at sundown. Seriously? On top of that, he's been itching to get revenge on me as well. Of all things, the man's gone and threatened to kill my daughter. Damn, that's quite the threat. Certainly can't afford to stay put here. The fucker wants to get us all antsy. When I finally get to arresting him, it'll be with a cool head. Not gonna give him the pleasure, huh? And Michio is suspected to be the one to lead Harue's son and take... Oh, that was Michio, wasn't it? That was Michio, wasn't it? Yo, Michio, you've been getting around, bro. You've been getting around. Oh, dude, man, everything's so interesting. I don't know. I want my answers, and I want them now. Well, if Iwai and Fumichika and Nejima have anything to do with each other, then this room might hold a clue to Nejima's location. Let's hope so. The person who put all these photos up must have been obsessed with Nejima. They might have had some relation to Nejima's victims, or perhaps it was the opposite. The opposite? What if it wasn't loathing, but admiration? But then... It's the same man in every picture. Is that Fumichika Nejima? Wow, this is quite the spectacle. I don't think I'll ever manage to erase this from my mind. Don't worry, Richter. You're quite the spectacle yourself. Do you mean to compare him with the likes of a bizarre criminal? These aren't just cut from publications. They even snapped a number of shots of their own. They must have admired him. Why else would they have collected so many pictures? Whatever the case, it's certain they were obsessed. Yeah. Dude, this is so crazy. With the window and storm shutter closed, no light gets in here at all. It's pitch black. The neighbors mentioned they started to keep the house shut like this not long ago. This drawer is really old. Chief Inspector, do you mind if I look inside? Huh? I mean, in normal cases, only the police would be allowed to touch things, right? Right. Ario's in here, so let me take a look at it. There's just clothes in here. Not much variety either. Can't say they were big spenders. Well, I was hoping to find a kind of talisman here, but I guess we're not so lucky. I see. Thank you anyway. Oopsies. Can I not move? Well, there's nothing around to confirm his identity, but by the looks of him, I'd say he's Kankichiro Iwai. You've seen him before? I heard he had a criminal record in it, so I assumed he wouldn't have held a respectable reputation. Is this what a curse does to a person? Depends on the curse, but yeah, pretty much. My bets are neither Jonochi and his stone was stolen, or the chairman of the soap company. We don't really know much about the chairman, so could be her. Could very well be her. I mean, that would check out with like the voice, right? The mysterious female voice, but only time will tell. It'd be better not to look so closely. It's amazing. Satsumi's like, what the fuck? There are candles and stones with inscriptions placed all over. Are these tools for some ritual? Hey, don't touch anything, you hear? That's right, considering this is a murder scene, we ought to leave everything as it is. All of this can be used as evidence. If anyone besides forensics toys with it, it'll cause trouble down the road. True. Anything else before I interact with the book? Cruel is what it is. What do you say, Chief? Would you let me look through it if I wore gloves? Well, it's not like I'm any help with foreign languages. Go ahead. Thank you. It seems to be a book on Western black magic. The same runes are written here, alongside detailed descriptions of the procedures. I suppose you'd call these grimoires. It's all a bunch of nonsense if you ask me, though. You think this Iwai guy was studying them, perhaps to perform some kind of ritual. There are a bunch of handwritten notes besides the grimoires. Whoever it was, they were serious about this. Yeah, why doesn't look like the type to be into this stuff? But you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. But why would he be studying black magic? According to the materials, this here rune is for the restoration of youth. Perhaps he was trying to become young again. This over here seems to be black magic related to resurrection. Each one of these spells requires a human sacrifice. Talk about dangerous. Resurrection? Like the rites? I guess no matter what part of the world, people will turn to the occult for similar reasons. What is it? This looks like a journal. It's probably Iwai's. A journal. His writing is surprisingly thorough. It's almost as if he was writing a report for someone. Oh wow, now this is something. What is it? What is it? What did he write? This is quite the find. Let me give you a summary. So, this Kankichiro Iwai fellow, he'd been searching for a spell to restore youth for years. So he was into black magic from the start? He believed if he could learn to successfully perform the spell, he could then use it to earn a fortune. To tell you the truth, it seems he was already getting funded after he acquired the grimoire. You don't say. This is starting to sound kind of familiar. But first, let's find out how he got his hands on this grimoire. It seems that Nejima told him where he could obtain the book when they were both in prison. Oh, they were buddy-buddy? I didn't know they were buddy-buddy like that. What? That's nearly too much of a coincidence. Likely not coincidence. It seems like Iwai took an interest in the Nejima murders after it made the news. He admired him rather passionately. Oh, I see. Dude, Michio was doomed from the start. Michio was, like, had no chance. I feel bad for her. You might even say he worshipped the man. Worship? Nejima, of all people. This was a time when students were itching to rebel. Anyone who did something to shake the world was bound to gather admirers. Iwai had been collecting these photos ever since that time. And since he just so happened to land in prison at the same time as Nejima, he made sure to get in contact. This is a lot. I mean, even having it all laid out like this. The thought of Nejima being involved with these grimoires is staggering. I don't think we've ever had anything pointing to that. What's the connection? To be honest, it's a shock to me too. For years we've been scratching our heads over the motives behind the Nejima murders. Yep, it's been a mystery to us all from the very start. Whoa now, wait just 1 minute. Do you think... No way, are you saying... That's right. The murders might have been for a ritual. He was attempting to perform black magic. So Nejima murdered all of those people for a ritual he was doing. But why? Is it for youth? Is it the same thing as Iwai? That Iwai was doing? The instructions written down for the sacrificial offering match up exactly with the acts carried out by Nejima, so it was for youth, then, right? You've got to be kidding me. So that sadistic crap he was doing was all for black magic. I mean, there was also stuff with, like, resurrection and stuff in the notes. So, I mean, that could also be the case. It could also be notes as well. Or not notes, resurrection as well. But, I don't know. I don't know. However, Nejima tried to do some type of resurrection ritual, but Iwai had different motives. Chief Inspector, you might think this is all the stuff of fantasy, but that doesn't refute that Nejima and Iwai were both acting in earnest. This is batshit insane. You're telling me that nutjob did all this for some hokey-pokey resurrection? Shit, resurrection! Okay, so it is resurrection, got it. That means there must have been someone Nejima wanted to bring back to life. Damn, that's it. Wait, who? Who do you know? Who does he want to bring back to life? That has to be it. Fucking hell, it all makes sense now. What? What is it? So, about the Nejima murders, there's some information that's been kept from the public. Go on. When we broke into his house and arrested him, we also found a baby. Bitch, what? He was a dad? A baby? It was a girl, looked to be about 6 months old, but she was covered in filth. She looked so weak and sickly. We called the medics right away. If we were a second later, I'm sure the girl would have died. So was Nejima the father? He told us he'd found her under a bridge. He found her? She was abandoned? I've heard of parents threatening to leave their child under a bridge as a threat, but to think it really happens. Oh, that's Richter. Sorry. I suppose there are the cases with dead newborns found stuffed in coin lockers. That's like a regular occurrence? I hope not. So it's not without precedent. Whatever the case, we never found out the truth. But there's one rumor from back then that I could never get out of my mind. So he succeeded? I don't think he succeeded in resurrecting someone. I think he was a dad. Wait, maybe he did succeed. Wait. Because, like, wouldn't the baby have, like, died? Wouldn't the baby have died? Because he was when you broke into his house, the baby was already there. But, like, in order for him to commit all the murders, the baby would have to be dead in order to serve as motivation to commit murders. So, did he succeed? Wait. What the fuck? Alright, hold on. And it's starting to sound more likely now? Well, I'm sure this isn't the first time we've heard of it. Many believe Nejima is guilty of more crimes than what got him convicted. Back then, a lot of girls went missing. Yeah, I remember all of that. Among the high school girls that might have been murdered, or maybe I should say sacrificed, was a girl who was pregnant. Oh! Oh! Okay. Goodness. That's horrific. Dude, what? So it's that pregnant girl's baby. What the fuck? He killed her and dismembered her body. And we thought maybe the baby we found is what he pulled out from inside of her. Don't misunderstand me, this is all speculation on top of more speculation here. But I, for one, never believed that man would just take in a baby he found under a bridge. I'm feeling sick. Dude, that's fucking horrible. Holy shit, Nejima's a monster, huh? Stay strong, ma'am. I know this is hard to hear. Like I said, don't take that to be the full truth. We were running on speculation back then. Now that this whole resurrection magic has come into play, we should consider the possibility it was his child. Wow. And that maybe he was trying to revive whoever the mother might have been. I see. It's just a theory, but my life would be a tad easier if it were true. That's an interesting thought. If there's anyone Nejima would want to resurrect, a deceased wife is as good a guess as any. The fact that he obtained a cursed stone suggests he has an interest in the rite of resurrection. Damn, you're right. And here I was thinking that he was only after the curse's power to massacre. Chief Inspector. Yeah? What happened to the child? Without a birth registration on file, best we could do was find the girl some suitable foster parents. Who is it, bro? Who is it? It was decided to keep the circumstances secret for the sake of the child's future. Well, I'm glad she was taken care of. Who is it? Who could it possibly be? Yako has her parents alive, right? Is it Mio? Is it Michio? Michio seems to be connected to everything, but she has a mom though, right? And this is like her stepdad. No, it can't be Michio. Is it Hitomi? I hope not. Her life is already hard enough. Huh, I don't know who it is. Who could it be? Don't mean to derail the conversation, but there's still more written in Iwai's journal. We know Iwai had managed to obtain the Grimoire thanks to the advice he got from his idol, Nejima, while in prison. After conducting research and gathering more information, he determined he had a chance to get rich quick. Right, he thought he could make some money if he could successfully use rejuvenation magic. Correct, turns out someone gave him the idea. And get this. Well. It was the one and only queen and chairwoman of Hihaku Soaps herself, Natsue Yamamori. Wait, the chairwoman of Hihaku Soaps? So, that's where this leads. Here, let me read what he wrote. The queen of Hihaku has a strange fear of growing old. Her fear of death is even worse. If she does die, she wishes to be revived, and she will spend whatever it takes to preserve her beauty. She kind of reminds me of like one of the curses, no? That one that's like so obsessed with her beauty or whatever. And that will be your downfall, buddy! Magic rituals and rites, she used whatever means necessary. Her tenacity is unbelievable. She was apparently investing money into any research on resurrection, the restoration of youth and the like. So she would even throw her money at the occult. The places greed will take you. I assume the girl died and then he decided to use resurrection? Yes, that is... I think that is exactly the way they worded it. I would have to agree with you. Hot take, I think she has a cursed stone. Nah, there's no way. Nah, I think you're looking too far into it. Well then, that brings us to Hideki Araishi. She presumably funded his research into Rite of Resurrection as well. That's what it all points towards. I wouldn't be surprised if the Witch of Hihaku pounced at the rumors of the Rite of Resurrection. It's starting to sound likely. It might also be why she's spreading the rumor about having godly powers. It's a convenient cover for her if she becomes young again. Godly powers? What's that all about? A boot. You can ignore that. Either way, I think Iwai took the payments he was getting for his research to seduce a family into taking him in to keep a low profile. The Shiraishi family, Michio and her mother Toshiko, were just his unlucky marks. And this is where you get involved. Are you feeling steady, man? Huh? This has something to do with me? Ooh? Ooh? No, you can't mean... You realize then, perhaps... Holy shit! Kankichiro Iwai's living sacrifice was a child. Hot take, she might be Araishi's feminine voice. Nah, I don't think so. Nah. Good theory though, but nah, I don't think so. That and she has a curse stone? What, you think she's important to the plot or something? Iwai moved in with the Shiraishis to practice his magic. He needed a sacrifice to perform his youth restoration spell, but that meant extracting the life force from someone young. Oh no. Of course, that awful man. So it was Iwai, this man. Iwai worshipped Nejima, so he must have also despised Nejima's detractors. Not to mention he was captured and sent to jail once before. Surely he had a bone to pick with the police. So when he realized he had the chance to both avenge Nejima, embarrass the police, and acquire living sacrifice at the same time. Fuck. Holy shit! You got it. Iwai kidnapped Haruhi Shigima's son and managed to score 3 birds with 1 stone. Holy shit! Oh my god. You're telling me then that horrid man, he never had the intention of returning my child. Holy shit! I thought there might have been a reason why the kidnapper seemed to be mocking the police. He never wanted money. His aim was to humiliate the force. It all makes sense. He must have used Michio to lower your boy's defenses and then kidnapped him on his way back home. And it makes sense because he was the stepdad. It would make sense why he had connections to Michio. Why he was able to use Michio. Oh my god! Holy shit. Oh, I am so interested. Hold on, bring up the guide again. I can't let go of it. Hold on, I'm trying to... I hate Windows 11, bro. Can I just say that? Can I just say that? Can I just say I fucking despise Windows 11? Fucking hell. So annoying. Anyway. He must have used Michio to lure... Yeah. That man. He took Shuichi. Ma'am, please calm down. I understand, but you must remember to breathe. You don't understand. You have absolutely no idea what I'm going through. I mean, Nejima is threatening to kill his daughter, so like, he might figure out eventually what you're going through. I don't know. This isn't a joke. I wouldn't expect the police to understand. You'll never understand. Living sacrifices. What a stupid, stupid idea from a stupid little man. Okay, ma'am, let's just take a moment to breathe. Why don't we go get some fresh air? I can't believe this. This is... Ugh. Chief, I think it's best we take our leave. But before we go, there's one more important piece of information noted in his journal. Oh? Iwai got in contact with Nejima last year, after Nejima was released on parole. He provided him with accommodation and financial support. Is that so? He managed to find a hideout for Nejima to stay in. Oh my fucking god, dude, there's always something. There's always something. Damn it. If anything, rather than use his money to support the Shiraishis, it seems most went to Nejima instead. If Nejima's lurking around anywhere at the moment, it's probably in that hideout. Did he write where it is? Unfortunately, no. Not that I can tell. But it seems Michio knew where it was. She never met with Nejima in person, but she was made to go in and clean up among other things. What good is that information? The girl's already dead. Wait, no. She's alive. That's right. Michio Shiraishi is alive. Yeah. If you can find her and get her to talk, you can get her to spill the beans on his hideout too. Investigator, I'm asking you. I should be going. The lady's not well. Dude. Yo, that's crazy. That is actually insane. Are you saying that and then Kankichiro Iwai's living sacrifice was a child? You unlock the next scene, too much to handle. Speak to Richter about all topics. You'll then enter an investigation phase. Okay. Are you feeling better now that we've gotten some fresh air, ma'am? I'm fine. Suddenly finding out who the kidnapper was really made me lose my wits. We managed to solve the kidnapping case by pure luck here. You're right, but Richter, I feel grateful towards Michio. Because she killed the kidnapper? There's that too. But it's for something else. If Michio is the one killing all these people, then she must have acquired quite a sizable amount by now. Oh. You know, Yako never really checked how many soul dregs she has. Just saying. Just saying. Soul dregs, I mean. Hey, Richter? Whether the kidnapper's dead or alive, it doesn't mean a thing. Did we have a chance to? I don't think so. I don't think so. When we go back to Yako, maybe there's a way for us to, like, check it? Or is it impossible during the day? Maybe it's that. Maybe we're not able to during the day. I don't know. We'll have to check again when we go back to Yako. It doesn't mean a thing. Revenge won't bring my boy back. And if Nejima is paying to cause a massacre to collect soul dregs, then all the better. I won't give up on resurrection. Yeah, that's fair. I can't say I blame you. So, I'm counting on you. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, okay, too much to handle. Yeah, it wants us to go here, so let's do it. In further news, today the body of an adult male was discovered in the residence of one Toshiko Shiraishi around noon. The man identified as Kankichiri Y is said to have been in a relationship with Toshiko, who was unemployed at his time of death. While further investigations are still underway, it's suspected that his death is connected to the recent serial killings in Honjo. Evidence on the scene may also implicate Mr. Y in the unsolved child abduction and murder case from last year. Interesting. Well, ma'am? It seems like we managed to settle one part of the kidnapping case for now. Let's begin discussing our next steps. Right. And we have to talk to him about all topics, no? Yeah, all topics. Judging by the official announcement, it seems what Iwai wrote is likely true. With both the kidnapper and his young accomplice dead, the police should be able to handle the rest. Now that it's over, I can't help but think how pitiful it all is. We never would have known a thing had we not found his journal. Carelessness is what usually leads to crimes like these being exposed. It was pretty much the same with the Nejima murders. But stumbling across the answer by pure chance really makes you think. It makes my skin crawl to think of how many cases like this are left undiscovered. Me too. It's certainly disturbing. But with the kidnapping case all wrapped up, we can focus our efforts on obtaining the right of resurrection, yes? Indeed. I'm counting on you. Alright, let's reassess this curse situation. Right. I must admit, I never expected the police to be so on top of things. I think it's just those two, to be fair. The Chief Inspector, Tetsuo Tsutsumi, provided us a good wealth of information. I'm surprised he knew so much about the curse bearers. Well, he has a curse stone, so kinda checks out. Do you think they noticed I'm one of them? I'm pretty sure Ario didn't. The Chief Inspector, on the other hand, will have to be careful around him. But if he had suspected anything, I'm sure he would have detained us. We should stay vigilant moving forward. Agreed. Even if we steal a cursed stone, you may not be able to successfully perform the rite unless you're a curse bearer yourself. Would you be okay with hanging on to the stone from now on? Of course. Just don't use it though, okay? Seriously, don't kill anyone. Alright. I don't know, she hesitated there. If what we heard is true, there are just 3 curse bearers left to be discovered. There's the Whispering Canal, the Beckoning Light. Well, who has the Whispering Canal, man? I mean, it's Prologue, dude. Right? But he's dead. Okiman. Okiman is dead. But, like, who else would have... I mean, we haven't seen Yoko yet. Yeah, presumably Yoko. We haven't seen her yet. So, like, where has she been this entire time? Takumi? Who's Takumi again? Oh, right. Him. Dude, how do you remember all this shit? What the fuck? Your memory's insane. The Beckoning Light and the Taiko of Sugaru. Yeah, this one we just don't know in general. We don't know Taiko 1. Left to investigate. It may benefit us to visit the places connected to these stories a few times. I mean, one of them might be CEO. But there's also 2 mystery ones that we don't know about, right? There's also 2 mystery curses that we don't know about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh. Never mind. Oh wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, no, never mind. There's 9. Okay, never mind. I'm stupid, by the way. I remember Takumi because he has the same name as Takumi Sumi. Oh, you know, that checks out. I should have probably remembered that too. It may benefit us to visit the places connected to these stories a few times. I see. I'm so highly suspicious of the people at Hihaku Soaps. They could be the ones pulling the strings. That Takumi Yumioka fella is probably aware of the curse bearers we're searching for. Tracking his movements may prove to be useful. You want to follow him? If we were to follow anyone, he'd be my first choice, but... Damn it, times like this really have me wishing I had more personnel. I imagine it's tough working on your own. It's the plight of running a small business. I'm always on the hunt for a skilled assistant. And then there's Nejima, who appears to be a curse bearer too, the one-sided reed, I think it was. If we want to look for someone that's likely to gather a whole lot of soul dregs, we'll look no further. He did say he would unleash his curse on a large number of people on Nightfall. If he gets the chance to, if the Chief Inspector manages to track down Michio, then, well... There's a chance he'll manage to apprehend Nejima before he gets up to no good. But why did you tell the Chief Inspector about the safe house if he hadn't had that lead? It was written in Iwai's memoirs. It was just a matter of time till he found out. Besides, we're talking about a massacre here. I can't just turn a blind eye. How different is it from any other curse bearer collecting soul dregs? Well, if we're talking Nejima, it could be a lot more dangerous. We'll just keep a close eye on Nejima and the cops. I feel like Haruo is dangerous. Alright? She's bound to get super desperate. What about that girl from before? Ayame Tono. Do you think she could be a curse bearer? Or is there a chance she could have gone and stolen someone else's curse stone by now? Ayame... who? That girl from before, Ayame Tono. Who's that again? Oh, art student, right. That's possible too, but... She's dangerous, but she needs a fire source. That's true. That's true. She doesn't have a lighter on her, right? She didn't, like, go with that plan. That plan that we cooked up last time, where it's like, oh, carry a lighter on you, and then use, like, their reflexes against them by just tossing them at them. And you know how people, like, instinctively try and catch something that's tossed at them? Could just do that, but I guess she's not... She doesn't think like us, bro. What the fuck? Oh, veteran investigator. Accumulate 10 hours of playtime. Yippee. We haven't been to Midoricho Park yet. The place connected to the Taiko of Sugaru. Oh, right. That's close to where she lives. What if she was a curse bearer this entire time? She could have lied. It's possible. It would make her a brilliant actress to boot. The idea's got me itching to investigate her again. I want to know who has that, bro. Yeah, we're officially 50% though. Everything else is what? Complete the story. I assume this is like witness the death of, right? Everything else here seems like story related. Okay, well. That place is rather suspicious. If only we could run into someone there. Oopsies, I did not mean to do that. There we go. Talk. Richter? Yes? That's right. Would you mind if we make a stop on our way? We can make it quick. I apologize for the diversion, but I'd like to visit a candy store if possible. Okay. I mean, that's where Yakko was, I'm just saying. I suppose I don't mind. Are we done? Alright, well. Oopsies. Anyway, speak to Richter about all topics. You will then enter an investigation phase. First, move to candy shop Sonoya. Okay. Then shall we depart? From this part on, you'll be given the option to finish investigation, which will allow you to immediately end this part. From there, you can continue on to the next part. You may also come back and restart this section from the point which you left off. I'm good. Let's go to the candy shop. And then, boom. Whoa, no way! Look at him. Jeez, he made me jump. It's Mockingbird number 14. Collect 10 Mockingbird stickers. Falcon Man. Falcon Man. This guy's a real speed demon. Oh, is that right? It's kinda scary how you even know the exact number with just a simple glance. Nice. Can we check our stone? Okay. Anyway, how do we check a stone again? Do we think? No, we can't? Oh, I guess there was an option there. Oh, okay. Looks like she's understanding. Yeah. Number 14. Examine Richter to earn Mockingbird number 4. Examine Richter. He's up in the front with the kids to participate in the raffle. It's weird seeing an adult his age enjoying himself so much at a candy store. Oh, it seems he didn't win anything. He's pounding so hard even the kids are laughing at him. What do you mean examine Richter to earn number 4? How do I didn't get number 4. What is what? What? Am I stupid? Oh! Look at his smile. He must have won something. How nice. Hot damn! Mockingbird number 10. Cacophony! He's a nihilist, but he gets the job done. Oh, well, you seem pretty happy. Wait, but number 4. What? There's no inventory button? Oh. Wait, then how the fuck do you get number 4? You already have it? How do I check the shits? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we know what 6 of them look like. Yeah, we have the haunting clappers, right? Haraway does. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm missing 4. How the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, let me look it up. Mockingbird 4. Keep examining Richter until you have this in number 10. Are we dead ass? Is it just chance? Oh my fucking god, it really is just gambling. Because the guide says examine him to earn 4, keep examining him to earn 10, like it's a fact. But no, both just require gambling. So the person who made this guide got lucky and got 4 first. Never mind. Holy crap, this one is super rare! It's Fair Feather, the coolest peacock around! Oh, so it is. That's a pretty big win, huh? There it is. Okay. Hallelujah. Alright. That's that. Once you're done, move to Midoricho Park. Well. Hey, that lady over there. That's Ayame Tono. Oh, fuck. She seems to be trying to hide. Alright, I'll be right back. He's gone. I suppose he really wanted to talk with her. Dude. Oh, there he is. Does he mean to jump out and surprise her from behind? This is a horrible idea. Huh. Does he mean to intimidate her? Yet she noticed. I guess his purpose was to talk with her after all. I wonder what they're talking about. She doesn't look like she's planning to run. No, they're coming here. Here she is. What do you think? Smooth work by the master, hmm? Yes, very smooth. Hello, thank you so much for yesterday. I know this is sudden, but I'm actually being pursued right now. Oh, yeah, casually? Pursued? By who? I think it's the police. Would you be willing to provide me shelter? Sure. Why? The police coming after you. Unless you're his daughter. Unless you're Tetsuo's daughter, then this makes sense. Didn't we, like, come up with that theory before? Where it's like, there's a possibility that she's the daughter or something. I don't know. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Casually, no ranked. You know what I meant. From the police? I figured we could hear her out and see what kind of mess she's gotten herself in. Don't make it sound like I'm some kind of criminal, please. Is there anything specific I need to do here? Look to the left and examine the woman by the tree. Then call out to her. Talk about all topics. Then speak to Richter. Okay. The police have had my apartment staked out, so I haven't been able to return home. I heard them saying something about wanting to protect me. But something didn't feel right and I got scared. She's the daughter, bro. She's the daughter, bro. She's the daughter, bro. She's the daughter. She's the daughter. I know dude, your dad's super cool, bro. Your dad's super cool. Trust. He's trying his best. He's like a superhero, low-key. This is awesome. Do you have any idea why they're after you? Well, I have been searching for the curses, so... We shouldn't trouble ourselves with hiding you if they're after you for a good reason. How cruel. But this handsome investigator wouldn't turn me in so easily, would you? It's unfortunate, but we've got reason not to get involved with the police ourselves. What shady reasoning.
What if you've got some murky secret to hide? We might as well cooperate with each other now. But if you got some murky secret to hide, we might... Oh, is that... Oh, okay. About the rite of resurrection. Anyway, how are your plans to resurrect Hokusai going? Fortunately, that's been going quite well. Oh? Does that mean you found someone to steal Cursed Stone from? Not exactly, but I found out a kind of last resort, which is why I can't let the police get me. What do you mean by last resort? You're really asking me that? It doesn't concern you at all. Why should I tell you? Ugh. You know what? You're not helping her, she can't help you, bro. I mean, come on. It's only fair. What if we make a deal? In exchange for keeping you hidden from the police, you'll tell us about your last resort. Huh? Is that what got you interested? Oh, I've got it. You mean to steal it for yourself? Not at all. I'm just curious. That excuse would just not do. I don't need you to. I'll find a way to stay safe on my own. God. Tetsuo, just call your fucking daughter, bro. Oh, God. Wait, he doesn't have her number, right? He doesn't have her number. Oh, never mind. I think. I don't... Whatever. That was a close one. I should have known the only one you can count on in this world is yourself. We can't let her get away. Let's go after her. You know, it's crazy that they give you the option to just stop investigating. Like, you can just move on to the next episode. Like, nah, bro. Stop it. Get any closer and I'll scream. Please wait. We'll help you out. With no conditions. Tetsuo didn't know she lives here. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Bro, I was about to blame him when he can be blamed for a lot of other shit that he did as a dad, but not this one. Not this one. Well, you changed your mind quick. That just makes you all the more suspicious. Oh, that's Ayame. Oopsies. I tried my best, but I couldn't convince her to stay. Could it be that you don't know how to handle a girl like that? Since she's looking for a safe haven, would you mind me sharing your address with her, just in case? Well, it doesn't really bother me, but you do recognize there are police officers in my close family. At least it'll allow us a way to keep in contact, no matter how small. Is she gone? That's it? And then speak to Richter, right? Yes. Ayame Tono says her plans for the Rite of Resurrection may be achievable through this last resort. Does that mean she's given up on her plan to steal a cursed stone? Richter? You know, I have one as well. A last resort. Yeah, I know. I would assume so, given the information you just learned back when we discovered Iwai's body, but what do I know? You do? Even if we don't steal another cursed stone, I already have my own. Oh, that's the last resort you meant. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess killing people works too. Yeah, that's fine. If it becomes necessary, I'm prepared to use it. So you think it might be possible that she has one of her own too? But that she despises the idea of using it to kill others, so instead she means to steal a cursed stone with soul drugs already in it? It doesn't contradict anything we know. She lives nearby, which means she might have the Taiko of Tsugaru cursed stone. We still don't know much about that stone, or anything at all, really. Besides, like, the curse itself, but... I don't know, that power can mean anything. Richter? That last resort Ayame spoke of. It could be our chance. We can use her. I hear you loud and clear. We're done? Yeah. Move to Hoonji Bridge. Okay. Onwards. And look in the background next to the tree. Okay. Whoa! 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 Hey! 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 What is that? Richter? What do you think that is? Oh. I don't see anything. Really? You don't see that? That thing that looks like a phantom ball of flame floating in the air? A ball of flame? It must be the cursed echo. Maybe only the curse bearers are capable of seeing it. But could such a thing happen in broad daylight? It's gone. I wonder if that was the beckoning light's cursed echo. The phantom flame you saw might have been a manifestation of the lantern. In that case, does that mean a curse bearer is nearby? I thought they aren't active during the day. I think their power decreases significantly during the day. But I think like they can still like manifest but not just as effective. I think that's it. Well then. Examine the surroundings to have Richter... Wait. Examine the surroundings to have Richter investigate. A curse bearer might be lurking in the vicinity. I'm going to check the surroundings. Okay. Nothing. I didn't find anyone who looked the part. I see. I don't doubt something happened around here, but... something might have changed in the area. Keep your eyes peeled. Changed? It doesn't seem like anyone's been here for some time. I wonder if it's one of the factories that got shut down when they got tightened up regulations. Oh, I guess I didn't need that. Anyway. Next, move to Kinshibori Park. Examine the playground 3 times to find Mockingbird number 19. Okay. Alright, this is where Okiman was. Or his dead body was. Where's Yoko, bro? Where's Yoko? Anyway, playground. Would you look at that? That's a pretty unique looking playground. Did it catch your eye? Perhaps. Now's not the time, though. But it did get you interested. Does he want to play on it? Oh, Richter. They made it quite the challenge. To pass through it, you'd have to go underneath there. He definitely wants to play on it. Go play on it, Richter. You can go take a look if you're that interested. He looks so happy. Alright, I'll go check it out just to make sure. You didn't have to think long about that. What's that? Did he find something? I found a mockingbird under the playground equipment. Damn, talk about lucky. It's number 19, Penny Prattle. Nice. How many do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we're missing 7? Damn, we're almost done. Holy shit. A bottom shelf surrounded by darkness. Approach the net. In the bright garden. Wait until you feel like yourself again. Waiting at the entrance. Waiting at the intersection. Revisiting the park at night. I see. Congrats. Okay. Playgrounds always get me all fired up. Anyway. Examine the playground. Talk to Richter twice, then finish your investigation. Okay. This place is associated with the Whispering Canal. The canal must be connected to the man who was found drowned in the park. Agreed. Wasn't the victim a Hihaku Soap's employee? That's right, his name was Shogo Okie. Considering his occupation, he probably came here in search of a cursed stone. If people in the company know about the rite, it only makes sense they'd be looking for cursed stones. You think the chairwoman and Takumi would send their regular employees out to hunt for the stones? If that's the case, perhaps that Shogo died trying to take a stone from someone else. Either that, or... He was killed precisely because he was a curse bearer with a cursed stone. I suppose so, but considering the location, wouldn't that mean the curse used was the Whispering Canal? Good point. That would mean Shogo Okie wasn't the wielder of the Whispering Canal curse himself. Could he have had the beckoning light, or even the Taiko of Sudaru? I was here last night, and there weren't any dead bodies then. It's highly possible he was brought here from somewhere else. If that's the case, The widow of the Whispering Canal has already collected his stone. Ma'am, excuse me, but there's one more thing I'd like to try. Oh, be my guest. He was looking at something during his sprite, so I thought there was actually something around here. Shogo Oki is the name of the person who died here. It's hard to believe he was here by chance, only to end up murdered with a curse. Given his ties to Hyaku, we can assume he was aware of the situation and somehow involved with these curses. Right. Are we done? I guess so. And an investigation. Whoa, darkness. Whoa, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh. Mystery person? Mystery person? Oh, it doesn't want us to do this right now. It doesn't want us to do this right now. I'm too curious. Oh, but Nah. We'll leave it alone for now. We'll leave it alone. We'll leave it alone. Did that. We did that. Tetsuo Tsutsumi Part 5. Which one is that? Standing by. Yeah. The detectives already told them about the rest of the stones. I'm pretty sure there was like a Fade to Black instance and Tetsuo just told them everything that he knew. Cause like there was a Fade to Black and he was like mentioning all the like the cursed stone shenanigans or whatever, so I just assume he also involved like information with like, oh, I already have these three, yada yada yada, yep. Boss, I just talked to the Sumida police. Oh, what now? They found an abandoned van in the Chiba Mountains that looked like it had been in an accident. They couldn't have left any fingerprints from it, but they found blood splatters on the front. And guess what? The blood is a perfect match for Michio's. Wow. Oh, hello! Oh my god, my first ever raid. Hello, hi. Hello. Welcome. I'm enjoying this game. I don't know what's going on, but I'm enjoying it. And guess what? The blood is a perfect match for Michio's. How do you raid? I'm new to Twitch. How do you raid? How do you fucking raid? Is there a raid button? I want to do that too. Sounds cool. So it must be the van that hit Michio. You got it. It's all thanks to Yoshimi that we were able to find that out. The license plate had been removed though, and they even scraped off the vehicle identification. Okay, so they ran over this girl. They ran over this girl and then dipped the car. They're like, I want nothing to do with that. I'm good. Get me out of here. Who was the girl in the car though? Chances are art student, no? It has to be art student. Maybe she doesn't want the police to find that out. Maybe she... Oh my fucking god. Okay, maybe... Maybe art student girl, Ayame, I'm pretty sure her name is. I'm very bad with these names. Ayame assumes that the police are looking for her because of that, and she doesn't want... What? No, I don't think that's the case. I don't know. We just finished the game tonight. Holy shit. Is it good? Is it good? Is it cool? Does it stick the landing? I mean, it's been great so far. I'm very interested. I can't stay on the raid long, but you seem cool. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. You're more on track than you think. I don't know, man. Like, look, I came back to this after finishing the new Pokemon game, so I'm kind of like just kind of forgetting a lot of what I had before, the information I had before. This stream has been kind of like a reminder of sorts. But I mean, I feel like we've been reminded of a lot. I don't know. I feel like I've been having help, obviously, but I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on. I feel like everything's connected and I'm still not understanding most of it. It hits the landing and runs further like an Uma out of control. Hashire, Uma Musume. Sorry, it's the brain rise getting to me. Now they're trying to figure out if the van was sighted anywhere between the scene of the crime and where it was dumped. On the bright side, at least we know about the whole Yako and Michio thing. So that clears up a lot of stuff. Other than that, I don't really have a lot to go off of. Well, I think I don't have a lot to go off of. I just really want to know who has the other 2 cursed stones and what their powers are. I'm just really interested in the powers. I'll be real, I want to know what they do. Oh yeah, hold on. Are there any mockingbirds here? There are! Ariel, I need you to be quiet. Look to the bottom right to find mockingbird number 15. Oh, by the way, you might not know this, obviously. But I always 100% any game I play. So, I have a guide on the left monitor just showing me how to get every file and every mockingbird, so we're doing that. By the way, boss, we confirmed that Michio died in a vehicular collision. True. But are we sure that it was really an accident? Good question, I was wondering the same thing. You're gonna have a blast and might cry. I might cry? If Mio dies in a non-bad ending, then maybe. I really like Mio. The damage done by the collision indicates that the driver was traveling at a considerable speed, but there were no brake marks to be found. Exactly, which suggests they may have been intentionally targeting Michio. I doubt that. I think Michio just stood in the street, shoom, and then what's his face was like, oh no. Oh no. I fucked up. I'm gonna run, but I followed you and we'll be back. No problem. I appreciate that. Thanks for the raid again, man. Well, thank you, Brat, for the raid, but thank you guys for talking. I appreciate that. I was too busy doing character voices for each character to focus on the mockingbirds. I'll be real, without a guide, or if with, not even then. Even if you like interact with everything, I don't think you'd be able to find it. Don't worry, it's not even like that big of a deal. But like there were like two to three that we've gotten today that you had to interact with like multiple times. There's 2 of them where you have to pretty much gamble until you like land on the chance to actually get them. Like I thought this one was glitched because in the guide it said, oh yeah, interact with him to get it. And I'm like, okay, well I haven't gotten it. So what's going on? And I got this one first. But this one it came up second in the guide, so I was like, what the hell's going on? What, hello? So I had to look up another guide, and apparently it's all just luck-based. This one is more rare, and the person that made this guide that I'm looking at just got lucky and got this one first. And I got the more common one first. But anyway, which suggests they may have been intentionally targeting Michio. Then what was the motive, you think? Who would have reason to kill Michio? Well, Iwai used Michio. Iwai used Michio. Smart on him. Asshole, but smart on him. I understand why they assume that it was intentional, given that everything involving this game so far is connected to some other thing. So I feel like under this situation, I would also assume that it was intentional and that she died on purpose, or that someone wanted to kill her. I mean, maybe someone placed Michio there. Or maybe they told Michio to like... Maybe the mastermind behind all this was that told the college student, hey, drive over here, I need you to meet up with me. And then told Michio the same thing, hey, come over here, I need you to meet up with me. And then the Y and X axis converted, and then she became roadkill. I don't know. Maybe. I feel like that's a bit too much to look into it, but maybe. I think it was just an accident, Loki. I think that's just... We can just leave it at an accident. Oopsies, Michio died. That sucks. But then Y was supposedly able to control Michio by intimidation alone. My favorite part about the Mockingbirds is the puns. I think the designs are cool, but I think the puns are they're much funnier. There's also that teacher who was taking advantage of Michio, Kohei Junochi. But to say he killed her to stop people from finding out that he was blackmailing her doesn't seem likely somehow. Once Ario stops and stalking Remember the Bird, you know, if it wasn't for you, I would not have remembered. Thank you so much. Though both of them have fallen prey to her curse. That's true in that case. It's quite possible she also decided to exact revenge on the person who ran her over. Not just possible, she may have already done it last night, just like with EY. Is there anything else that could have served as a motive? That talisman maybe? The one Yoshimi was looking for? Oh wait, the blue one, right? Unless it was inverted colors. No, it was definitely a blue one. What's the deal with the talisman? We don't really know that either. I had a... oh man, I should have fucking said this. I had a theory, I just don't remember what it was. I don't know, I don't remember. Do you think someone wanted to take it from her? Well, the talisman wasn't found in her remains, nor in her house. But doesn't a hit and run seem like too drastic a measure to go to for a little talisman? I just really wanted to see, after it happened, what was his name? Oh my god. This is why we have files. This is why. It starts with a Y. What's his name? Utaro. I really want to see Utaro's reaction, but I know we're never going to get it. Then in the end, it might... well, maybe. Maybe, once we figure out who the girl was. Then in the end, it might have just been an unfortunate accident after all. But I streamed for about 4 hours, you just need to take a break from the screen. No problem. I appreciate you. Thank you. And we'll be playing in the background while I have a smoke and drink. And have a great stream further. And I hope you enjoy the game. I will. Thank you. I appreciate it. Then in the end, it might have just been an unfortunate accident after all. Yeah, it looks that way. Bird. I was about to do it again if I didn't see Valuda's comment. Bird. There we go. Oh, it's the duck that you mentioned. Oh, shit. Anyway. Look to the bottom right to find Mockingbird number 15, then speak to Ario. Move into the school. Okay, we'll focus on that after. Ario! Either way, what we need now is a testimony from Michio herself. Also, I got a I'm sure, like, maybe they're not here yet, but I did get a comment that I completely ignored on accident. How was the new game? The new Pokemon? Dude, it was fucking great. Look, call me a Nintendo shill, call me whatever. I had the time of my life with that game. It was so much fun. It felt like the crack cocaine of Pokemon. It genuinely did. I was obsessed. It was insane. With a bit of luck, we may be able to ask her what happened during the crash ourselves. I can't wrap my head around that particular development. I still have my doubts that it'll be so easy. Either way, we won't be able to do this unless Mio and Yako turn up. Speaking of, we should go to the school. I'd rather have them come sooner rather than later, but... I guess we just have to wait. Shall we head inside? Alright then. Are we done talking with you? Oh, hey Ario, I wanted to ask you something. Aye, boss. Jeez, you're an eager beaver. I haven't even said what it was yet. Right, well, what is it then? Can't remember what you had for dinner last night? What an asshole. We said that that agent over there is having some trouble with his pen. So if you've got a spare, go lend it to him. And for the record, I had katsudon last night. No need to worry about me going senile just yet. I know I look like a genius, but I didn't think I came across the type to carry spare pens on my person. You a genius. You're dreaming. But if his pen just stopped working, he can get it going again with a bit of nail polish remover. That's a thing? You can do that? Nail polish remover? Yeah, you know, what you used to remove nail polish. Never used it before. Wait, no, I know. How do you use that with the pen to make it work again? Do I look like I would have? Don't make me sound crazy for not having used this stuff. I doubt you have either. Oh no, I've used it alright. Did you know that it can remove oil-based ink stains? I'm gonna sound like a fucking idiot. Let me move on. Which is also why I can be used to fix old dried up pen nibs. Cool. Thanks for the tidbit. Whatever's in there that removes the ink also doubles as a way to unclog pens. Good to know. Still wouldn't call you a genius, but it's something. You gotta make sure the remover doesn't mix with the ink though, or it'll ruin it. Oh, you know what? Knowing me, I would have done exactly that. I would have done exactly that. Thank you for that. This is why you look up YouTube tutorials. Isn't that to defeat the purpose? Don't worry, I don't have nail polish remover on me right now anyway. Oh, no problem then. That doesn't fix anything. Long story short, I don't have a spare pen. Wow. Just say that next time, please. You came up with a solution and you didn't have the answer to the solution anyway. What's your deal? Just say no. Alright, I'll let him know. Okay, cool. Whatever, bro. Anyway. We're done. Are we done talking to you? Like, there's no check mark. That was too random. Like, I don't... Almost like we're gonna have something forged in the future. Maybe. Maybe. I don't... That feels like so out of the blue. There was no check mark there, too. It feels like we have to keep talking to him. I thought we were going to wait for Mio in the school. Okay, now there is. Okay, that definitely comes up in the future now. Who has nail polish remover? If anyone, maybe like a high school girl, so maybe like Mio and Yako. But do they do their nails like that? I don't know. I've never seen their hands. Let's go wait inside the school. Oh, and we're here. I'm sure they'll be here any moment. Oh no, we've been here. Oh, never mind. I didn't look around, so I didn't even know. Oh. 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 Okay. There's Michio. I assume this is a flashback. Given that Yako and Michio are there. Would art student decorate her nails? Maybe. Maybe. She's also a candidate. That's like 3 potential suspects there. I doubt the delinquent would. Based off of like stereotypes. I don't know. She doesn't seem like the type. If we're going off of like anime stereotypes. Ain't that interesting? The Record of Fate's Yin scroll, huh? Well done, you two. That's some good info you got from that teacher. Thank you. Good job, boss. Operation Schoolgirl was a success. Please rename that. I beg. Ariel, stop making things sound weird. Anyways, let's share what we found at Michio Shiraishi's house. Yes, please. Yes, a man named DY kidnapped sacrifices for black magic? Oh, well, no nails painted. Oh no. And Michio helped with the kidnapping? And Mr. Janochi used to blackmail her? Talk about all options, click the coin. I don't know what that is. And go through all dialogue options. There's a mockingbird here, bro. Oh no, there's a mockingbird at the bridge. Never mind. Okay, let's just play the game like normal here. Based on the report and looking at the circumstances surrounding the deaths of Janochi and Iwai, if Michio Shiraishi did it, it would make sense. Furthermore, there are signs that Michio Shiraishi wanted someone to notice. Huh? Really? The ribbon that was left at the scene of Kohei's death is proof of that. Or maybe it was an accident. I don't know. I have an idea, but that's metagaming. Speak your truth. What is it? I must know. I mean, This game has metagame before with the whole turning down the volume to avoid what's the college student. I keep forgetting his name. Anyway, to avoid the one guy, the one guy's curse echo, the one with the noise. Coin is probably spirit board. Would we interact with the spirit board again? That'd be cool. I'd be down. Metagame in relation to guide. Yeah, I definitely thought it was metagame in terms of game. That's not far-fetched. Mio, I'm guessing you knew that already. Yes, ever since this morning. But there's one piece of information I need. Maybe the spirit board. We'll see. But I think we're near her limit. Near her limit? Whose limit? Michio? Near Michio's limit. Who? The ribbon that was left at the scene of the Kohei's death is proof of that. Mio, I'm guessing you knew that already. Yes, ever since this morning. But there's one piece of information I need, but I think we're near her limit. Girl, what? So if we get this Record of Fate's Yin scroll, we'll be able to dispel the curse? Yes, the source of this curse is a tragic event called the Honjo incident that dates back to the Edo period. An Omioji named Seimen oh my god. Tsuchi Mikado is said to have recorded a way to deal with the curse. So I think there may be a way to dispel the curse. Right. I'll leave how to approach this to you, Mio. I'll check with the Paranormal Affairs Bureau as well, but please make finding the Curse of Fate's Yin scroll your top priority. Understood. How do we go about looking for it? It's possible that the descendants of Seiman have inherited it, but I don't think they're aware of its existence. Probably not. It'd be nice if we had a clan crest or something to go off of. Maybe we'll have to ask Paranormal Affairs. I would say, like, we should be talking to them more frequently, but they're pretty infamous for just, like, not answering the phone. Or not being quick on that's just, like, on opportunities, right? That's what Tetsuo said? Like, they're not reliable? That reminds me, Mio. Was a certain black magic... Was the Western black magic used by Wai Nejima really just an imitation? Why are you asking me? Boss said that you knew about this sort of thing. Do you not? Are you serious? Really? Well, I mean, I have some knowledge, but what a fucking loser. How strange. I don't think I've ever told anyone that. It's okay, Mio. No one's judging you. Right, but it still feels a little weird. Okay. Okay. Sure. So what's your opinion on it as someone familiar with Western black magic? If I could have a look at their grimoire, I could be sure, but... Based on their methods, I'd say they imitated black magic popular around 300 years ago. It was advertised as magic anyone could use and was employed as camouflage to evade witch hunters. Interesting. It's notable because they purposely required living sacrifices to make it difficult to disprove its authenticity. Wow, you must know so much. I'm impressed. It totally matches the vibe you... oh my god. Oh my god. Just had a spaz. It totally matches with the vibe you got going on. What do you mean by that? You give off like the whole... I don't know, vibe. I don't know, you just give it off. Does that make sense? Don't worry, have some confidence. Right, thanks, I guess. If that black magic is just an imitation, then we probably don't have to worry about it. For now, I would assume. I wouldn't, like, completely wipe it off the board personally, but... I mean, I get it. Oh. It gets scary. I'm just glad things aren't getting even more confusing than they already are. Alright, about the mastermind, I had an idea. What is it? This is about the chair one of Yohaku's soaps, isn't it? You mentioned her when you were telling us about the Iwai person. Yep. Whether the goal is to restore youth or to resurrect someone, she's got her hands all over this. It makes me wonder. What? I mean, it could really be like any stone. any of the missing stones, right? But I wonder what would match her specifically. She could very well have Whispering Canal, like, in her party. I mean, Takumi might have it. Like you pointed out earlier, Valuda. He might have it. It could be Yoko as well. We haven't seen her at all after the prologue. Fool's Procession is under Yako. Beckoning Light is under... Wait, we don't know who has Beckoning Light. Assuming Beckoning Light was on the bridge... We don't... Yeah, we don't know. Unless Takumi has Beckoning Light and he was spying on Richter and Haruwe. With the way Richter didn't see the Beckoning Light and Haruwe did, Yoko, Okei's bubbly girl, Oki man, might have been a cursed stone bearer since she saw something that Oki didn't. I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right. Oh my god, Yoko did say something about that. Oh my god. Okay, so Yoko definitely has one, but which one? Probably Whispering Canal, no? Since she was there. So, the chances of Yoko having Whispering Canal is, like, highly likely. So, let's just assume Whispering Canal is Yoko right now. Fool's Procession is Yako. Beckoning Light, we don't know. Haunting Clappers is Haruwe. Evergreen Breach is Detective Man. We don't know this one. So we don't know Taiko and we don't know Beckoning Light. Foot Washing Mansion is Detective Man. One Sided Reed is Nejima. Everburning Lantern is Detective Man. And that's it. Taiko. On this estate was an almost 8-meter tall tower that was served as a lookout for fires. Only a designated firefighter was allowed to use the large drum that resided atop the tower in the event of a fire. There's already a fire-based power. I don't think this one's gonna involve fire, if that makes sense. I think it's going to use it like as a basis, but it's gonna like branch away from it, maybe? I don't know. I feel like it'd be a bit too redundant if we have two fire-based ones, you know? While most towers use wooden blocks to sound the fire alarm, for some reason this residence was permitted to use drums. The residence, maybe it has something to do with the drums itself, right? Or we're gonna focus on the taiko of Tsugaru, the taiko part of it, instead of like the actual tragedy, I would assume. The residence and its special privileges led to much speculation and gossip among the townsfolk. I'm going to assume the CEO woman has the taiko because of that last sentence right there. The residence and its special privileges led to much speculation and gossip among the townsfolk, because her whole thing was sending what's his face? Araishi was sending Araishi to like spread the word of the rights and all that, right? Assuming that she was the feminine voice that gave him the book, this would make sense, right? That would match. That checks out. I'm gonna lock that in. I'm gonna assume Taiko is CEO. I don't know if Yoko had the Whispering Canal because the Canal Spirit approached Okie, so that implied that the Canal Spirit approached two different people. True. Interesting. So there was during the prologue, Takumi was spying on the two of them. So I would assume it's not outlandish to think that a third party was spying on them again. I don't know. It doesn't have to be Takumi again, but it could just be another third party. Takumi is likely to have the Whispering Canal. If he was already around there. So weird. This is so weird. So would that mean that Yoko has the beckoning light? Takumi was killed by Okie. Yeah, in the prologue. And was not a curse bearer. Was Yoko able to see stuff in the prologue? Was she able to like see curses and all that in the prologue? Did she have like that type of She did. I remember now. She did. So she was presumably already a curse bearer. Okay, no, we just don't know who has the Whispering Canal then. We just don't know. That's just like out in the open. Like your little Timmy might have Whispering Canal. We don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah, you know what? Let's just let the game play out. Fuck it. I don't know. Whether the goal is to restore youth or to resurrect someone, she's got her hands all over this. She has money too. It would also match Hideki Araishi's account of a woman's voice. An evil business lady with supernatural powers, a classic setting. If only we could confirm those powers of hers were actually real. We need to keep an eye on her. I'll tell HQ to look into her. Now then, if we're nearing the limits, I'll stop beating around the bush. Time to tell it to you straight. Yako Sakazaki. What, me? Yes? Take out your curse stone and give it to Mio. Okay. My curse stone? It's just been in my pocket all this time. Thanks. I'm just going to borrow it for a second. Hey, can you tell me how many soul drags are in this while you're at it? Well... yes. Okay. Yo, we were right. Okay. Yo, Michio's been busy, bro. Guys, it wasn't Yako. Guys. It wasn't Yako. She was just here for the ride. She didn't even know. She don't even know these people like that. Like, she don't even got like a murderous bone in her body. But you know what she does have? A murderous soul in her body. Damn right. It's Michio, baby. How did this happen? I didn't do anything. I swear, you have to believe me. It's okay. We know. Oh, let's go. Okay, let's go. Okay, that's easy. Yako, calm down and listen to what I'm about to tell you. You got a whole girl inside you, bro. There's no mistake that Jinochi and Iwai were killed by that cursed stone. But the one who committed the act is... the ghost of Michio Shiraishi that is inside you, Yako Sakazaki. Ah, I love seeing Taito infect other games. Oh, 100 line. Your influence knows no bounds, even though this came way before it. But your influence knows no bounds. What? Inside me? What? What do you mean? This is so weird. It's okay, Yako. Please calm down and listen. You've been possessed, Yako. By Michio's ghost. What? It probably happened when you were offering flowers at the site of the accident. Filled with regret, her lingering ghost reacted to the presence of her old friend and entered you, Yako. No way, you mean Michio's ghost is inside me? I've explained this once before, but just because you've been possessed doesn't mean that you lose control of yourself. Normally, the mind will reject such attempts and it do nothing more than affect one's mood or energy levels. But Michio had powerful spirit sense to begin with, and because she was your friend, your mind was open to accepting Michio's spirits. So for those reasons, your minds merged without any issue. It's going to be difficult to separate her from you at this point. It also means it will be difficult to guide her spirit to the afterlife. No way, we've merged? Me and Michio's minds are... But I don't feel different at all. I mean, I'm me, I think. That's because after she merged with you, Michio started to believe she was you as well. As a ghost possessing you, she's not fully conscious, only really a jumble of vague memories. Still, there are traces of her consciousness and her memories as Michio Shiraishi. You've been acting a little different from usual. You would also sometimes react when coming into contact with things with a powerful influence. Really? That having been said, if we don't have a proper understanding of the regrets Michio Shiraishi had when she died and why, it will be difficult. It will be difficult to separate her from you. Damn. That's why I didn't say anything. I'm sorry. If I carelessly provoked her ghost, it could have risked causing her to dig even deeper into your mind. So it's kind of like a parasite that's already like latched onto her brain, pretty much. And if you don't like tiptoe your way around it, you suffer like it causing permanent damage, or like her permanently being inside Yako. Oh no. When we mentioned limits earlier, we mean that by letting things proceed like this, there's a possibility that you will join completely, making it impossible to separate her ghost from you. Yep. If that happens, you'll never be able to tell which of your thoughts belong to her and which belong to you. Well, that's a existential crisis if I've ever seen one. That's so scary. I mean, you got your best friend back. I mean, what's so bad? You mean I won't be myself anymore? But if it's Michio, then maybe it wouldn't be... Okay, you know what? Stop reading my mind, buddy. Oh, I don't know. What should I do? But... it was actually Michio who used the cursed stone while I was unaware, wasn't it? Doesn't that mean her ghost has already taken over my body? Well, about that... I think that's probably the effect of the curse amplifying murderous impulses and the influence of the Feast of Shadows. While you were sleeping, the ghost's powers were boosted. And strengthened by the feast, Michio's consciousness surfaced and took control of your body. Then that means... Okay, you didn't kill them. Yeah, okay, yeah. It wasn't you, though. It wasn't you. Just tell Michio to take a chill pill, bro. Like, Michio, you just... I get it. I get why you're connecting. Look, especially EY. Honestly, hot take, EY deserved it, alright? EY deserved it. But... we gotta take... Also, actually, with what she went through, you know what? I'm not gonna say no one deserved it. But you know what I will say? Maybe don't use Yako's body for it. Okay, I just say don't use Yako's body for it, right? Or if you're going to anyway, just don't get caught, okay? Okay. You do you, girl power. I cursed them both. Oh, Yako. Yako, no, you were being controlled. Right, Inspector? Right, you're not gonna arrest her, right? Like, we're chill? We're good on that? Yeah, that's right. Oh, thank God. Can you write that, like, on paper, too, while we're at it? It's likely she'd be recognized as not being responsible for the crime due to the possession. It's not something you can control. No need to worry about that. No, you're wrong. I wanted to kill them, too. Those feelings must have come out. It's not only Michio's fault. I mean, when I learned that Michio didn't commit suicide, I wish all the cruel adults around me would just die. I had the cursed stone with me and I wanted to get revenge for Michio if the chance came. That's how I felt. But yeah, but you didn't act on it though. So like, just a difference. Yako. Because Michio wasn't able to escape her terrible situation. Yeah, it really is tragic, dude. I feel real bad for Michio. It was so hard. It wouldn't be unusual for someone to take their own life. Whoa. And I had this cursed stone. I made Michio get revenge all by herself. Michio tried so hard to keep on living in silence, and I treated those feelings like they were worthless. I should have done it myself right away. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Michio. Damn, dude. That's why. I killed them. Allegedly, officer. Officer, allegedly. Allegedly. Are we done with this? Oh, I was about to say. We were faded to black a bit too much. There you are. Oh, hi, Michi. Oh, it's a flashback. Oh, so it was an actual flashback. Okay. What is up with you? You've had me worried sick since you haven't been coming to school lately. It feels like it's been forever. I'm glad you seem to be doing good. Yeah, sorry. And I'm sorry I didn't tell you why. I've always regretted it. Oh, come on. You're acting like we aren't buds. You tell me if anyone is making you sad and I'll take care of them. Thanks, Yakko. Actually, I'm here because there's something I wanted to tell you. Really? Oh, this is the one from the TV option route thing. This is it. What's the matter? You can tell me anything. Well, the truth is, I did something unforgivable to an innocent man. Saying that I was forced to and didn't have a choice doesn't undo it. She said innocent man. I'm gonna assume she means the kid, right? Harue's son. Not really a man, but a boy. Innocent boy. I'm sorry. I feel so guilty. What? I've done so much I can't take back, all because I was weak. There's no escaping the hell that I've created for myself. I couldn't handle it anymore. I started thinking about killing him and dying myself. Oh, wait, what? Oh, not the son. No, wait, so actual man. Wait, who? It's not Iwai. Wait, what the fuck? What are you yapping about, bro? I did something unforgivable to an innocent man, saying that I was forced to and didn't have a choice doesn't undo it. Who? Because Iwai died recently. Post Michio death. So what's going on here? I feel like this is just information I'm forgetting. I feel like we already know the answer to this. I just don't remember. Neither of us deserve to live in this world. What? But something went wrong, and that's why I died with regrets. Oh! Oh, wait, what the... Okay. Okay. Never mind, this isn't a flashback. We're talking to Michio inside our head. Oh, okay. That's why I was so confused. Alright, this checks out then. But thanks to you, I finished what I wanted to do. Thank you, and I'm sorry for dragging you into this. What? Wait, you don't need to apologize. It's only now that I realize. And I know how selfish it is. But I hope you remember the time we spent together as friends, and how we were able to be together at the end. Please, don't forget me. Wait, is Michio's spirit just moving on? Huh? No, Michio, wait! Is this just... gone? Is Michio's spirit gone? Like, just... I feel... Okay, I feel like that just... If there's a little nitpick I have with this, I feel like that was resolved a bit too quick after it was revealed, like, officially. But I'm gonna wait till the game ends, because this might have implications later. But for right now, a bit too quick for my liking. But she might still be here. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this is like, hey, I'm gonna stop using your body to kill people, you know? But this felt like a goodbye, so I also don't... Whatever. We'll see. You're awake? Do you feel okay? I'm sorry, I had to spring that all on you, Yakko. What? Is this... Are we in the classroom? Was I dreaming? I'm sorry to rush this along while you're still gathering your feelings, but we need to hear what Michio Shiraishi has to say. Now. Right. And so after considering what to do... So is she still in you? It is true that Michio's consciousness has mixed with yours, but if I summon her ghost, we may be able to establish some communication. Metagaming real? Oh my god, it is a spirit board. Oh my god, you're insane. Wait. I just realized what we're doing. Yo, you cooked. You cooked. Oh, I understand. Oh, the coin! I forgot we used the coin! True. Wait, did we use a coin? Or did we use, like, one of those, like, triangle spirit board, Ouija board things? We used a coin, no? Oh, my God, this is what I get for switching games halfway through. So you thought to use the spirit board again? Yep, I have a hunch. I think the spirit we called last time may have actually been Michio herself. Really? You think? And that her spirit has been close to you ever since then. Then let's do it. I think we should, and I want to hear from her. Very well. I have no idea. I wonder if I were to go back and do that spirit board again with the information that I now know this is Michio. I wonder what I wonder how the answers would differ for me. I want to see. But only after I'm done with these events. Very well. I have no idea if this will work during daytime, but let's give it a try. Are you ready? Hold on. Click the coin. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, here we go. Click the coin and go through all dialogue options. Okay. You remember how to do it? Place your finger on the 10 yen coin. Right, like this. Good, now do as I do. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Please tell us if you are there. Yay! Hi, Michio! Hi! It's here. Now, is it the spirit of Michio? Yako, would you ask the spirit? Alright. Are you Michio Shiraishi? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, are you the spirit of Michio Shiraishi? Yay! Hi, Michio! Oh my god. It said yes. Don't be so sure. Some spirits like to play tricks. Can you try asking it a question only Michio would know the answer to? A question only Michio would know the answer to. Let's see, then. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, how much did the ribbon I bought with Michio cost? 4,900 yen. Or 490 yen, okay. I thought I was gonna do like 0. But then again, 490 yen or 4,900 yen for a ribbon is kind of insane, but. Yes, I would like $45 for this ribbon, please. It seems that we have the right spirit. Okay, can I have you ask her a question? Okay, what do you want me to ask her? I want you to ask about the location of Fumichika Nejima's hideout and the location of the talisman as well. Okay. Where is Fumichika Nejima's hideout? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please tell me the location of Fumichika Nejima's hideout. Oh. Either she doesn't want to or she doesn't know. Please, terrible things will happen if he isn't captured soon. I'm sure it's painful to try and remember, but you're the only one who can help us, Michio. Please. Yay! Thank you, Michio! It moved. This is an address. She's giving us the address. Amazing. Thank you, Michio. Okay, I have the address. Thank you. Alright, Ariel, get a move on and check out that address. Yes, sir. I'll contact HU and order a simultaneous house search and sweep of the area. Thank you, Ariel. I just hope the information is accurate. I know it is. Michio would never lie. She would kill people, but she would never lie. Where's the talisman? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, do you know where the talisman that you had is? Cool. Location, please. She does know. I wonder if we can find a way to narrow it down. I'll try asking. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, did you carry around the talisman with you at all times? Okay. Okay. That's good. So she did carry it with her. Then, did you have it with you when you had your accident? Huh. She had it with her. but there was nothing resembling a talisman in the articles left behind at the scene. Someone took it! So that means someone took it with them and ran off with it before the scene was investigated. But who would do that? This would mean someone knew Michio had died before the police did. The first person to discover and report it was the caretaker of the apartment building next door. Should we check with them? Let's see. The other possibility I can think of is the perpetrator of the hit and run. Where is that college student? Or it could also be the woman that was with him. One of the two has it. But it was a hit and run. Wouldn't they have run away? It might be possible they came back, driven by fear or something else. Even if so, they didn't report and went through her belongings. But to only take the talisman seems hard to believe. Unless they were after the talisman from the very beginning. Well, the driver said it was an accident, so like, I don't know about that. If the talisman really is so special, Ariel mentioned the same thing, but to run someone over just to take something from them, it's possible they just picked up the talisman after hitting her for no particular reason. Either way, if it really was a hit and run, then I hope they get caught. It's possible she remembers something after seeing the picture of the car. Then shall we try asking? I'll try. Who was responsible for the hit and run? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, do you know who is behind the hit and run? Can you name both people, actually? She says she knows. That's a relief if she hadn't known. Huh? In order for Michio's spirit to find peace, we need as much detailed information about what happened as possible. We can't send her off to the afterlife if we don't know what happened when she died. This isn't like a forced exorcism. So that's what it'll take. Alright, I'll try asking. Right. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, who was the one who ran you over? I hope she knows the name. I wonder. N-A Nami Namigaki. Namigaki? What? You mean Yutaro Namigaki? You two know him? We talked with him after we left the cafe. He used to be a cursed bearer, right? You guys should have probably mentioned that. I'll be real, you guys probably should have told him that. I see, so that's why Yako had that reaction when she saw him. Oh, by the way, that little nitpick I had before, where I thought Michio just left. Yeah, I take that back. It definitely felt like a goodbye. Did it not? Like, ooh, I'm gone forever now. Bye. She's still here. So, I take that back. I was wrong. Oops. What? Come to think of it, that guy said he wanted to talk about Michio. What the hell is he planning without his cursed stone? He said he'd be waiting near Ryogoku Bridge. Hey, you could go, like, arrest him or whatever. Got it. I'll join you there once we're done. He's the bastard who killed Michio? Yako. This should be enough information. No. There's someone else in the car. Michio, do you have any other information? We can release Michio from her suffering now. Let's do it. Alright. Oh my god, who was the woman, bro? Who was the woman? Click the coin and go through all dialogue. I just want to make sure, because there's a whole saving game portion here. When asked to do something to show you won't forget, save your game. Okay. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. No, Michio. Thank you. You helped us. You know, I'm so sorry I didn't know about it all. Your family, the kidnapping, Mr. Janochi. I'm so sorry. It must have been so hard. Not that I could understand, but I'm sure it was so hard. I mean, of course we want revenge. I wanted it too. We've all done things that we wish we could take back. but I'm glad that I at least know the truth. Yako, there's so much I want to say, but that's enough. Let me just ask you one last thing. Someday, can we hang out again? Oh, brother! Yako! Bro, Yako doesn't deserve this. Michio doesn't deserve this. Just two girls caught up in a web of circumstances. Oh my god, my heart. Oh, it pains me so. You mean it? Okay, it's a promise. Have you asked everything you wanted? Yeah. That was nice. Okay, I'm going to guide Michio's spirit now. Yeah, it's time to say goodbye. Michio, with this, I'll finally be able to set you free. Hey, Yako? Yeah? You never accepted the idea that Michio took her own life. I'm glad you never stopped trying to find the truth. Yeah, you're right. Even though I didn't realize just how hard things were for her. Mio? Oh my god! Oh, this is my favorite part of the game, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Oh, I really like this. How do you plan to hang out? When she's dead, when Yako finally passes away, they'll hang out in the afterlife. It's just Michio. She was taken advantage of by so many of the adults around her. She put up with so much. I should have tried and talked with her more. I know how you feel. Thanks, Mio. It hurts thinking about all of the things I could have done. Why did this have to happen to someone so kind and hardworking? It feels like she was ill-fated to the very end. It was just too cruel. But even then, she didn't even tell me about this stuff. And she let herself worry more about revenge than living. I'm mad at her for that. Sure, I should have noticed something was wrong, but come on. What was she thinking? Seriously, I mean, seriously. Am I really that unreliable? Of course I'd help you get your revenge, you idiot. There's a cop right there. By the way. I don't care how you had changed or whatever. I just wanted you to live. Yako. I'll take responsibility for what's been done. But one day, if we meet on the other side, I'm gonna have to give her a good punch. Then I'll tell her she's the real fool's procession or something. Then we'll hang out like always. Sounds like fun. Alright, I'm sending her off, okay? Oh, wait. Look, the coin. It moved to no all on its own. You're right. When did it do that? It seems she still has something keeping her here. Yaku, do you have any idea what Michio wants? Me? Please, don't forget me. What? I think she told me she didn't want me to forget. I see, then... Michio? If you can hear my voice, let your feelings that you won't ever forget be known. Show it through an action. What? Do something that shows you won't forget. Is this meta? It's meta, isn't it? It's another meta! Holy shit, I love meta moments. So this is what it meant by save your game? Wow, that's cool. Thank you. Oh, Michio. You deserve so much better, bro. Though, I don't really want you to punch me, so live a long life, okay? Oh, I'ma punch ya. Oh, I'ma punch ya. I'll see you later. Now important task, don't override it. That's why I put it all the way at the bottom. That's why I put it all the way at the bottom. That's so cool, dude. That's really cool. Oh, wow. Real Goku Brit. Well, time to confront him, if he's still there. Yako, are you feeling alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, I feel a lot better. Oh, wait. Dude, holy shit. I got so lost in the sauce. I have to go to work. Oh, I got so lost in the sauce. I have to go to work. Holy shit, I forgot. Holy shit. Anyway. I'll see you guys later. Oh my god, I forgot. I'm gonna be a little bit late. Anyway. Bye-bye. Oh my god.